say you wanna get in, and then you wanna get out. When you get the money to buy yourself a castle, how will you wear your leisure? You zipper back and front on the fence together. Weekends in leather, flip to the right and slip back to the left. For handshakes to the ranch and small talk at the crossroads, driving up to the ladder and sucking on every rung. Buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
Welcome to the Yellow Brick Road. I'm Jordan, and tonight we're watching UFC 246. Conor McGregor versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Or is it Cowboy Donald? Nah. Cowboy goes in the middle, I think. Alright. Propaganda's here. No one's gonna be here because it's our side channel. Also, I don't feel like doing shit. I just feel like watching in the fights, talking shit. I'm gonna smoke hash and confess my love to James. Says propaganda. The UFC champion. We're on the boring channel, so I don't know. I don't know what you're looking forward to, propaganda. This is the channel where 5 people show up and we just watch the fights. There's probably people will show up to ask for links. Show the fight, man. Nah, got one more fight till the main card. Main card starts at 10 p.m. Eastern.
I've been noticing it.
Aegis Max is the People's Champion channel. I naturally reacted with People's Champion.
I can't stop this from swinging.
Propaganda says, is he not the true UFC champion? Of course he is.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents. We can't protect your home auto when you bundle with us.
Aegis Mac has an important announcement to make.
Growing a business is
Better not be about
Sometimes
Luca.
you have to think outside the box. Today's consumer expects quality and convenience. If your product requires assembly or delivery, Tackle has a network of over 70,000 providers who can make your company more productive. Tackle can even help with same-day service. The Tackle app uses state-of-the-art technology.
What are your thoughts on
Connects
Conor
with
McGregor
skilled
bringing
people
back
who can help with all kinds of small jobs. Visit tackle.com/partnerships.
Oh, the
to see how
Jason
Tackle
Burmis
helps
video?
your company grow.
I don't know. I don't know enough. I watched the video, but yeah, that happens all over the place. Like if the dude's worth too much money, they'll get away with shit. That's right, it is the People's Channel. It's the second People's Channel. The first one is the Yellow Brick Road on YouTube.
Todd, that's the 5th question you've answered that way. Did Hulu pay you a ton of money to say that?
Yeah.
Aegis Max is a new top 2 has emerged in Aegis Max 2020 presidential rankings.
Plus 85,000 episodes of
Oh
shows,
joy,
movies,
I can't wait to hear who your number 2 is.
Anything else?
Don't be like what's his name? The James Harden lookalike. Benjamin Dixon. Don't be like him. Don't pick Tom Steyer.
Get moving in the new year and switch to Boost Mobile. When you switch, you get 4 free phones and a super reliable, super fast network. So make the best move of the year.
He says at number 1, Bernie retains his top spot. I'm surprised. I'm extremely surprised by that. Who's your number 2?
Started a war.
Who's your doo-doo?
Feathers everywhere.
Please tell me.
It's warming up now, isn't it?
Gentlemen, rated R.
All set with your new Toyo tires. Oh! There's a UFC fighter in my truck. That's Francis Ngannou. Every set of Toyo tires comes with toughness. Awesome!
So if I put Toyo tires in my car, I get one too?
Yep.
I'll take him.
Yeah! Still got it!
Who's your number 2, man? Quit stalling.
Yes! In your face!
All right, the featured prelim is upon us.
Is it still Warren? Is it Tom Steyer? Is it Buttigieg? Is it Biden? It's Mike Gravel, isn't it? Tulsi Gabbard? Maybe.
All right, now for the particulars, back inside to the well-dressed Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC.
Ah, Andrew Yang. Forgot about Yang.
Fighting out of the blue corner. A big martial artist holding an undefeated record. 8 wins, no losses.
Aren't you the guy that told me that
5 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds.
Warren? Did you not say Warren was his number 2 that whole time? The whole time I was crapping on her? Or either that or your favorite commenters were propping her up as number 2. And you waited till now to change your mind.
And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner.
Ruben says, what up, Ruben? Ruben says, I think that Benjamin Dixon is related to Bruce Dixon. Bruce Dixon is someone that you, Jordan, will really like to know more about. Really? Does he play for the Houston Rockets? Does he play no defense at all? Was he in a famous pop band as like a producer? What's that band? Let's get retarded. Let's get retarded.
For one of the game's best, Jason Herzog,
yeah, was he in Black Eyed Peas? Because Benjamin Dixon looks a lot like Will.I.am.
As she takes on the undefeated 21-year-old Macy Barber. This fight clock is brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC. Macy Barber closing a minus 850.
Propaganda says Tulsi is my number 1 and 2. Ruben says Andrew Kling Klang Yang. Lion Lizard Warren. Propaganda says I went to the store and got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Good choice. That's a really good cereal. H's Max says Warren moved down due to trying to Me Too Bernie. Oh, that was it? That's all? That's the only reason? Why'd you feel the need to resort to that? I wonder. Yeah. I wonder why. It's almost like Jank was lying to you the whole time. Was Jank just making a mistake the whole time, or was he purposely holding up another candidate? How about Barack Obama? Was it just 8 years of mistakes, or was it purposely done? You tell me. Ruben says, I meant to say was. Bruce Dixon is dead. Anyways, Bruce Dixon is the founder of the Black Agenda Report leftist outlet. Okay. I don't know enough about them.
And this is early in the fight. They're not sweaty and slippery.
Propaganda says Warren lies like a log, or a rug, or a dog, or a coastline.
If you're a top game grappler,
For a guy that claims he doesn't like hip-hop. Doesn't like certain hip-hop artists.
Yes. She's trying to grab a hold of the neck and just roll her over. But Roxanne's not going to fall for that. Roxanne is a very experienced grappler. And what Roxanne's trying to do is pressure that left leg.
Yeah,
put pressure.
Check out Andrew Yang's
Macy may also just be stalling here to get the stand.
Ruben says Jank was never this attached to Lizard Warren or hostile to Tulsi Gabbard up until this year. Yeah, well, it's a competition, right? And they need to win by any means necessary. Win what? I don't know. But they're trying to win that thing. It just Max says, I'm also still on the Beto bandwagon. His campaign never officially ended. It was just suspended. Could start back up anytime. Uncork O'Rourke. Oh, sir. You can go do that. You can go uncork O'Rourke. Propaganda says, can I just say my love for James goes deeper than the deepest part of the ocean? With less pressure, though. No pressure with James. No pressure, James. No pressure on you. Ruben says, Black Agenda Report are closet communists and also have some biased views regarding black people because of the Black Panthers.
Good shots of her on the feet. And
yeah, so more dum-dums.
Macy's grabbing a hold of that neck. This is not good for Roxanne. One arm under the arm. This is not good.
Roxanne.
This is an arm trap guillotine here. This is terrible for Roxanne. I think she should use that to try to get out to the side here and get some more space.
She's out. Oh.
Not quite. Macy's strong. Really strong. And she's able to hold on to it. There we go. Now she's out. Excellent job. But a dangerous position there for Roxanne.
Barbarina says, no way. Lizard Warren. Petro Beto. Yeah, but he's better than the other guy. That makes him good. Arm crank.
Macy has certainly had to work hard defensively early. Yeah, I think what they weren't expecting
side control
was the punching ability of Roxanne coming out here.
She's moving to, it looks like she's trying to...
Arm triangle.
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful job by Roxanne. Beautiful job.
Roxanne. Put on the red light. Well.
She's going to lose that round, but now she knows what it feels like. Roxanne, who's a more experienced grappler. We got a fight, round 2 next.
It's time for the January sale on the Sleep Number 360 Smart.
Arizona iced tea, nice choice.
Absolutely.
Right.
It senses your
Raspberry.
movement and automatically adjusts.
Raspberry flavored.
Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number.
Urban says, I meant that Black Agenda Report are heavily into Black Panther politics, and Black Panthers were pro-USSR communists. I will admit that they're at least consistent. Yeah, they're probably dumb. Not gonna lie to you, they're probably dumb people. With they created a desperation in their mind, and they work from that.
Casper is having a sale.
They created an enemy or a desperation in their mind. They ran with it.
Limited time. So don't let another second go by.
I will say this: if your ideas wouldn't survive like Jesus floating down from the sky, then are the ideas worth investing in?
And try it for 100 nights.
Are they really?
Free, with free shipping and returns.
Like you could be you could be into communism and still hold shape if something crazy happened. Like I know the real goal is to help everyone, make sure everyone's okay. But I think this is the best strategy to do. That's why I go with this. Okay, my son, step aside. Uh-oh. Nah, her leg's not hooked behind. It just Max says, we don't make choices of something better than something else every day. What? Oh, don't we make choices of something better than something else every day? You chose that hat over a hat that was worse. No. Kinda, I guess. Well, there's a difference between choosing something and choosing against something else, right? There's a difference there. Isn't there a difference between anti-war and pro-peace? Aren't those two different things? They are to me, but you tell me. You tell me. Anyways. Ruben says they're as in black. Okay, as in Black Agenda Report. Yeah. They're into Black Panther politics.
And again, the Vegas odds makers got to be kicking themselves right now. Like, what did we do?
Well, on paper, this would be
Propaganda says, can I just say that James and I have a relation tighter than any armbar or omoplata submission?
Macy's almost given her that right arm, but Roxanne's got to be very careful grabbing for it that she doesn't wind up on her back.
Yeah, which happened in the end of the first round.
Aegis Max says, it feels good to be on Team OCB.
Because the punch that landed was just a grazer. It barely even touched her. So it definitely wasn't that she got rocked. You saw her immediately. And that was the leg she stepped back on because she was in a southpaw stance.
Yeah, just some weird freak thing with her knee. But look at this. Let's talk about Roxanne. Stick him out. Big elbow. Lost position. Lost position.
There was a huge elbow in there from Mox's cut. Yeah, I think it cut Macy Barber. Yeah.
But look at this. Roxanne looking to lock up the shoulders.
Propaganda says, Team OCB is the best tag team. Better than HRK and Jesse Ventura.
We will soon see the extent to which Barber is cut. Yeah, I can't tell.
Who?
Right now she's hitting some balls, but it's pretty good.
Who's
She's got
that?
lots of arm bars with the legs here and Roxy. She's doing a good job.
I have a feeling he's just Googling shit.
Roxanne's looking for that
And
right arm. Whoa, big shot from Macy. This is where she's bleeding back.
It's just Max says, being pro something or anti another thing depends on perspective, but the end results are actions, and actions are the same. No, not exactly. I wouldn't say that. I would say they're completely different if you're taking intentions and arm triangle. Nope. That blood must be making it a little slippery. But yeah, perspective is very important. I think you can make a reasonable, you can make an explanation, a reasonable one, the difference between a pro-Hillary voter and a I'm just voting against Trump voter, right? The results are the same though, but aren't they playing a role, as in what will happen next? Yeah, I already know that. What's up, Vicious Dude? I saw it in my recommended Crystal Ball on the Michael Brooks show. I didn't watch it, but I saw it up there. Dubster says, Team Bernie strikes out again.
Oh, the fanboy's back.
You ever see those guys that like getting the shit kicked out of them? Just keep showing up for more. Oh, she's limping.
She's in trouble. Her left leg is in real trouble. And we're going to take a look at that.
Scuff says pro peace would be a vacuous label devoid of any content thus falling into both sides of some fallacy.
All right, we are back in a minute. Stay with us.
Ooh. Why would pro peace be void of any content? I don't understand that. Yeah.
It's a 3 p.m.
I don't understand that one.
Should I have a P3? Yeah.
Need energy? Get P3.
Could I not make up a, let's say, a blueprint of what the moral thing to do is?
He's just making sure she can continue. Keep yourself ready, okay?
I have never seen this in my life. They're doing an examination of her knee.
She's got a small partial ACL tear. She's fine.
Wow. Ready to keep going?
What is he, an
So the
MRI?
right side
Is that guy a
position.
human MRI? He's got a small partial ACL tear. She's fine. Okay. I don't get that. I've never seen that.
Yeah, Mason tried to shut the doctor out.
I've never seen that happen with a man.
I want that guy's number because anytime I get a little injury, you can
Yeah, just have him touch you. He's a human MRI. But I've never seen that happen with a man. I've never examined a man's knee.
Did the ball trash Michael Brooks? I don't know. I can't stand to listen to a second. Listen to a second on that guy.
Fight against John Jones. They never even touched him.
He can be alright in certain places, not in others.
Right? That left leg is in real trouble. Roxanne.
Monteferi got clipped there, yeah.
Yeah.
Macy still has power. Even if it's just arm power and using that right leg to torque off, she can still crack.
Vish says
You're Monteferi, you stay committed to the game.
she just smiled politely at his lame jokes mostly. She looks so bored. Oh, she was there? Or what, Skyping or something?
Just with stand up. Just with stand up. Because Macy's a one-legged fighter right here. She's looking
Yeah,
oh God. You hear her scream out there? That's that knee. That knee is shot.
Yeah, that's tough to watch.
Propaganda says, I wish she would do that for me. Crystal Ball has a tight
maybe
bitch.
Roxanne should stand up.
Jesus
right?
Christ. I'm skipping that. Just in case Crystal Ball ever watches this live stream,
Move well.
I will skip those comments.
Yeah, she's her ability to
Exactly, Vicious. Wow, propaganda. Wow.
Extremely limited. It's extremely limited. I mean, she can barely move.
It's like, sometimes you just keep thoughts inside your head, you know?
By actually taking her down. But Roxanne has been dominant.
Dub just says, we will have peace by strength, not by weakness.
This is incredible to watch this play out. If
Yeah.
you read anything about this
But
fight
what is
before,
strength?
and a point to make right
Is it how much weight you can lift? Or is it something else?
her opponent, Roxanne, no. Clearly there's something wrong. Maybe they didn't pick up on that because she did land a punch, right? She dropped it. So that's unfair.
Look at this. Americana reverses position.
Man, how tough is Macy Barber to end up on top right now with a torn ACL potentially? We don't know that for sure, but we know something.
Aegis Max says, why did the UFC put an Irish flag and a Lone Star flag in the background for this fight? That's the Texas flag. Cerrone isn't Texan. Disrespect. They're just selling the cowboy thing, I guess. Vicious Z says, Crystal's smile could kill a lion. I think she has a little bit of a killer there. A little bit. But, yeah. Probably has to play it nice for the sake of having a TV show. Or a YouTube TV show. Propaganda's a dirty freak. Go tell her, Propaganda. Don't tell us what you want to do. Go tell her. King Me says, allow me to correct that mistake. JK. Haven't seen you in a while, King Me.
To grapple with her, which, you know, say she has been dominant in these grappling
Scuff says, hasn't
stages,
Assange been accused of
but
sexually
knowing that Macy's
assaulting
left
multiple
leg
women?
shot, if I was
Yeah, in Sweden, right?
please separate.
Right.
Or something like that.
90 long seconds to go.
Dubster says, SEAL Team 6 is
More
strength.
than anyone in this division, and certainly
Yeah, but you haven't defined strength yet. At all.
100%. It's her body, unfortunately, that gave up.
Like, Rock is strong.
Up for 1 second in this fight.
It's like, okay.
Even when the
What does strong mean? Kimmy says, am I the only one not modded?
I mean, that thing is going to be killing her at this point.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's unfortunate. You know,
Based on that statement,
not that Roxanne, you know, I'm not
congratulations, King Me. You have now been
to
modded.
see it not be completely on a level playing field, but that's our sport.
You haven't been here, that's why you haven't been modded.
We're hitting
Yeah,
each other in the legs and
But also we have to take into account that Roxanne dominated.
congratulations. You may now say, pussy, shit, fuck, cunt. Whenever you feel like.
Initially got hurt. We
No
only
doubt.
saw it during that pop.
100%. Yeah, her boxing has looked better tonight than we've ever seen her, and the power
Yes.
is present.
And I think a lot of that.
But he said accused propaganda. Accused. I would say yes, he has been accused of that.
And they're going to
Not
be a
saying
lot
it's
of
legitimate,
happy
just
gamblers
saying.
out there that
He was definitely accused.
Roxanne Modafferi at plus 500 or plus 600. Just an incredible situation playing out here in Las Vegas. Macy Barber had visions of being the youngest UFC.
Vicious says dinosaurs were strong a long time ago. Dubster says they dropped all charges in Sweden on Julian, then tried him again, then dropped it again.
Modafferi silencing the naysayers yet again. Incredible result in Vegas, the official decision. Coming your way.
Yeah, she was kind of winning up to that point.
10 years ago, Coach James Lurson gave Brian Ortega a choice. Continue fighting for his life on the streets of LA, or fight for gold and his community in the octagon. Today, as a top-ranked UFC featherweight, Ortega uses the fighting spirit that he learned from his coach to inspire others like him to fight for something better. Since 1925, he proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you
says
make.
none of the charges against Trump stuck
beer
stuck either.
Of UFC.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna try to do this thing. But, it's not. None of it's based on righteousness or morality. It's based on how many people do you have on your team that can vote one way or another. So even if it had merit, it'd still be a sideshow. H.S. Max says, when I think of the definition of strength, I think of Team OCB. I thought you were heel turning. Propaganda says, the two females involved said they were not about to charge Julian, but the authorities were forced to continue the case. A wink, wink.
Presented by Modelo, a taste that's pure gold. Modelo brewed for those with a
Propaganda talking to Scuff. Dubster talking to Scuff. Kigme says, best DBC bad guy, Frieza, Cell, or Boo? B-U-U?
And watch sports.
Best bad guy in Dragon Ball Z, Frieza, Cell, or Boo?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges
Who's the best out of the 3?
30-27, 30-27,
James says Frieza.
and 30-26.
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
Roxanne, the Happy Warrior.
Propaganda talking to Dubster. Scuff says Trump had a court case about him raping a 16-year-old. That I didn't know. That I did not know.
I just want to say, first of all, that it's an honor to be on
Dubster says no, it was charges, and they do not have double jeopardy in Sweden.
You know, she's been doing MMA since I was
Vicious says Cell for the win.
incredible, and I just want to apologize.
Would Cell be number 2 for you?
Everyone who came out here tonight,
On that,
but I'm not
out of
sorry
those
for
3?
my performance because you know what? It made Roxanne shine. So Roxanne, congratulations.
Scuff says I don't know anything about Julian Assange, so I don't trust him. Fair enough.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Roxanne
Vicious says,
First of all, Roxanne,
yeah, I did,
a truly
what was it, like 30-something episodes of season 1, and that was it. Dragon Ball Z. I still have them. I have like every season somewhere on one of my computers.
Macy's leg is injured, so I wish her a very speedy recovery. She's awesome. Let's give Macy a hand, please.
And Kingme agrees with Vicious, saying Cell's
Thank you
the
to my
best
coaches,
bad
John
guy.
Wood, Mike Pyle, AJ Matthews. my trainer,
HS
Lorenzo.
Max says, you should start pronouncing Julian Assange's first name like
I'm still getting stronger. I'm belong in
Wuyan
the top
without
10.
any explanation. People will go with it if we all start doing it. Yeah, all 11 of us will change the world by saying Julian Assange.
You're grappling with your sensation.
Thank you. I've been training everything very
Dubster
hard.
says,
I hope to get better and
you're in
better.
for a treat. Research what Julian Assange, or excuse me, Julian Assange did all the way back to 2010.
But she kept going like a true warrior.
I bet
respect
propaganda
that very
knows.
much, and my coaches told me to capitalize on it. And in here, you got to be.
Propaganda says the females never charged Julian. They wanted a STD test.
Nothing more can be said. Just a fantastic job tonight. Thank you very much for an amazing performance. Roxanne Modafferi, ladies and gentlemen.
If you don't
Exactly,
know,
Vicious.
now
I never
you know.
finished it.
Roxanne
James has
Modafferi busting up parlays
finished
around
all
the world
of
tonight.
Dragon Ball Z.
And getting it done against the no longer
Yeah, he's seen it all several
Macy
times.
Barber. Well, coming up next here on
Ariane
ESPN,
says Trump
it will be top
probably did
line
rape that girl
boxing,
and
but
many
of
more.
course for us, we have got a
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know about 16-year-old, but I'm sure there's women who are, you know, drunk or something. And he's like, I don't mind taking advantage. I'll get away with it. In fact, I'm sure there's women that took advantage of him. Like, oh, I'm hot. And you have money. I'm in here for money, and I'm going to take advantage of you. I'm sure that happened as well. I got to change up.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this
You know what?
copyrighted
Fuck
work
you.
is illegal. Criminal copyright infringement is investigated by federal law
Why
enforcement
does it say
agencies
Fox?
and is punishable by up to 5 years in federal prison and a fine of $250,000.
Where am I at?
Australians are some of the most passionate UFC fans in the world. And now they desperately need our help. As they
It just
battle
maxes.
a
Who you got,
devastating
Cowboy or
coronavirus
Connor?
crisis.
You'll know when we get there.
Please join UFC and
If
support
we get
wounded
there.
veterans by making a donation to the
Ariane says,
Australian Red
Boo.
Cross
Boo is the
Disaster
best bad guy.
Relief Recovery Fund.
That's how you say it, Boo? I don't know about that name. Maja Boo. Majin Boo. Dubster says the state of Sweden filed charges. That's why extradition kept coming up on Julian Assange.
I'm a professional MMA fighter.
They're gonna play some
Conor McGregor's mission has been to prove the doubters wrong.
My dream is to be
Bon Jovi.
champion in the UFC. I'm more skills. I have the dedication. It will happen, and I'll let you know when it happens.
Vicious Z says, did you or James watch the new Broly movie? James says it's mediocre. I haven't seen it.
The more seasoned fighter would humble him.
Oh, he heard him. That's it. It's over.
That he couldn't beat a wrestler.
Oh, big shot from McGregor.
Dubs Brian says, you do not know what Julian Assange's first claim to fame was? Well, I probably heard of him before this, but the collateral murder video thing made them pretty well known. Kimmy says Brawley has a better design in Dragon Ball Super, right? Dragon Ball Z Brawley kind of sucks.
They said things were impossible, which went straight to the heart of Ireland.
It just maxes. Did you hear Eminem's new stuff? Lots of political things in it.
Biggest superstar of the sport.
I have not heard it.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, the superstar.
Ariana says not for rape. The state can't charge on behalf of someone. The two girls involved never charged them. Christine Assange is very clear in making this point.
You're not dedicated. You're not
And then they're arguing. Dubster and propaganda arguing.
This time, fate is a crossroads, and it's high noon for the UFC's most unconquerable flame.
Oh, I'm going to be using this song at some point.
Upon record, the all-time leader in finishes, and traded blows with a murderer's row for a decade. The legendary cowboy, a fabled gunslinger who
Look at that.
UFC bouts.
Dubster says, okay, Julian Assange's first claim to fame was he exposed every book, every document Scientology ever made in 2009. Oh, okay.
This specific time, to this specific
But,
place, to the one man
yeah,
who changed the game.
I think the collateral murder one made him like okay, because now these guys consider you dangerous. If it was just like, what's his name, Farrow, Colin Farrow, am I saying? Yeah, the son of the actress, that dude, where he's just doing like celebrity, you know, sex weird things, or whatever. It's like, oh, you're not dangerous to us. Go ahead and do your little job. I'm talking about like what made Julian Assange like super famous. Fidget says for an anime, You could argue Brawley was mediocre. For a Dragon Ball movie, of which there are dozens, no, it wasn't mediocre. He's saying compared to all the others. Okay.
This is UFC 246, McGregor versus Cowboy. UFC 246 is brought to you by the official meal of UFC.
Aegis Max says Eminem did a song from the perspective of the Las Vegas shooter. The video shows the scene from the hotel room, tells people to vote at the end. Yeah, shallow water. I expect that. Whoa, what was the serial killer thinking? It's deep. I don't know. I'll check it out. Maybe he goes into psychology a bit.
Unprecedented heights, and by the way, won a pair of world titles along the way. But of course, tonight he draws a man who only has more wins, more
drug addict,
than anyone in UFC history.
Come on, the depth of life.
Donald Cerrone. We'll see which future Hall of Famer.
Dubster says, and I recently showed you George Soros funded the Scientology Ukraine president. Yezernov?
We are so excited. First of all, I love this fight stylistically, but I also love this fight at this point in Conor and Cowboy's career. Conor has been through all sorts of legal troubles and
Propaganda says, in 1987, age 16, Assange began hacking under the name Mendax. That I heard before. Forgot where. It might have been like a little documentary I was watching. Aegis Max says, I'm rooting for McGregor. Smart-ass Max. Gotta support each other. Also, Donald isn't a real cowboy. He is a Trumpster, and not as good as McGregor also. Okay. Fair enough.
Man, come on, you gotta love that he's getting an opportunity to get the stage that he's on tonight. Can he perform? We don't know, but that's my guy, man, and I'm so happy for him. And for Conor to be as dedicated as he is, this is the fight. Tonight is the night, and I cannot wait. Good. Love it.
Propaganda says he thought to have been involved in the wank Worms Against Nuclear Killers hack at NASA in 1989, but he does not acknowledge this. This was his claim to fame before WikiLeaks. I haven't heard that one, but I heard the Mendax thing. It was like a name that he got specifically from somewhere. Something like that. Stop Wikipedia and shit, you asshole. What is this? What is this video game graphic shit? That's terrible. Fucking PS2 graphics and shit. Or PS3. Dubster says, denying his participation cannot be his claim to fame. Why not? Can make him infinite. Yeah, infamous. Vicious says, alright James, you've begged the question. What's your favorite DBZ movie? If you even have one.
You've liked everything you've seen and heard out of Conor here during the fight. I love his focus. That's what I love. I love the fact that he's supremely dedicated.
He says it's Goku's dad. Is that the one I've seen? I think you showed me this before.
A tremendous amount of success against the best of the best in the sport. But again, in that fight, probably the best performance of his
Aegis Max says, I also want to see Khabib versus Conor too. And Conor needs to win for that to happen. While Khabib's on top, yeah. Yeah. If he loses 2 in a row, then yeah, you can make that fight. It won't be as magical, but. Propaganda says in September 1991, Assange discovered hacking into the Melbourne Master Terminal of Nortel, a Canadian multinational telecommunications corporation.
In 2019, Cerrone started with 2 big wins, 2 losses to close it out. Here was the scene at the
Scuff says Do you like Ramdas? What's that? Is that a, it sounds like a new agey thing. Like Ramdas? Ramdas? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Fabian says in December 1996, he pleaded guilty to 24 charges. The others were dropped, and was ordered to pay reparations to what?
The lightweight and welterweight division.
Yeah, and since it is an orthodox versus southpaw, what I'd like to see
to
from
Australia
is to use that right kick, whether it's to the head or the body.
Oh, reparations of Australian $2,100 and released on a good behavior bond.
Make Conor miss, get him tired, and then for Cerrone, he's got to start looking
That just says, which country? I'm guessing Australia. Just Max says, Khabib is the GOAT. Scuff says, wow, laugh out loud. Tell me who he is, or who or what the fuck that is. I've heard that before, Ramdas. Never invested time into it. You could be like that guy. That dude's like, you don't support Bernie? You never heard of random guy? I'm unsubscribed. Wait, have you heard of this guy? Ugh, woo woo. Dubster says, so we said sorry, and they said, you know our anthem. Oh, you're free to go.
I love this matchup. You know, Diego Fieta has really been on a tear, beating some very, very talented guys at 155 pounds. He's got very powerful hands and very, very good submission ground. But Anthony Pettis has looked so sharp, so dedicated, and back to his old ways. And I think this matchup, you know, it's the kind of veteran who's kind of got to keep that guy who's trying to knock on the door of the top 15, top 10 of lightweight. And Anthony Showtime Pettis, man, on any given night, he can pull off some magic. Well,
I didn't even know he was on this card.
Long at UFC.com for your pay-per-view picks, and 85% of you like the near 2-1 underdog Anthony Showtime Pettis tonight to end the 5-fight winning.
I think it's pronounced Khabib. No, it's Khabib. Khabib. Beep. Okay, so Scuff says your spiritual credentials are revoked. What? Why? What is it? Is it a person? Is it a holiday? Who the fuck is Ramdas? Who or what the fuck is Ramdas?
Tonight he returns to the division he once ruled against the oncoming Brazilian.
Propaganda says the Australian Federal Police tapped Assange's phone line and raided his home. Well, that's the righteous thing to do, isn't it? Our police are the most righteous people on the planet.
I stand up and I can see the results of the 5 straight wins. Now we're here and taking a big step on our career.
Diego Ferreira back in the octagon, back into the winner's circle.
Diego's a dangerous guy, man. After watching his fights and seeing his
Vicious E says,
and that fear in my heart of like,
so the Bardock special. That's a legit top 3. I still put Brawley higher for production, if nothing else.
I think I have to take advantage a lot under pressure to give his space to him. He move around and do all the acrobatic stuff. I'm the type of guy I'll move forward and I really don't care.
Did you hear that?
This is where Diego shines.
If he can't submit you, he's going to pound you out.
This guy's a killer. You know, he comes to fight, and I'm excited to go out there and see a guy that's not going to hold me down. He's going to try to finish me, and that's what I'm motivated for. Like, I love that feeling when I have them chills and I have that nervous energy.
Says, so he recited the Canadian anthem. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I want to
put on a show.
I want the crowd to remember me as a fighter for putting on one of the craziest performances they've ever seen every time.
Alright, James says in response to Vicious, he says the production is much better with Brawley, right? But he just has his personal favorite.
If he wasn't on the radar of the elite lightweights coming in, he is now.
And there's the tap, Diego Ferreira.
Aegis Max is Duncan Trussell, Brian Callen, and Joe Rogan
past fights
Yo.
and my previous performances. Nothing else in the past matters. All that matters is what I do in the
Y'all
fight.
out about Ramdas every time they have a podcast.
Very hard to get the finish, but it's my time to shine, and I'm not gonna
Talk a lot
around
about
Fisher.
Duncan Trussell's interesting. I used to listen to every podcast he was on. I would definitely listen to, you know, the older Rogan shit. I'm like, oh, this is interesting, but it doesn't sound applied. You know what I mean? It's like someone who memorized Carl Jung's ideas about psychology, but didn't actually put them to practical use. I almost want to call him like a weekend warrior of spirituality, but
Yeah, those two previous victories against Taisimov, I mean, Merabek Taisimov is an
Propaganda's it was a Canadian multinational company that was based in Australia.
I mean, these are really
Dubbed.
high-level fighters. He beat both
So it
those
says
guys,
Ramdas
and
was a
he's
60s
streaking fighter right now. He's a guy with a
psychologist
tremendous amount
colleague
of
of Timothy Leary turned spiritual teacher after getting turned on by acid and traveling to India. Yeah, I don't need to do that. I don't need acid. I don't need India. I don't need traveling. Yeah, I don't need a, what are they called? Is it depth perception? No, like getting rid of perceptions and shit. Float tanks. I don't need that shit. That could be interesting, what he saw.
Very well-rounded fighter. And respectfully, that Poirier fight was in 2015. It's the only time he's ever been finished. Hasn't lost
He playing Footloose?
And we say this a lot when it comes to Diego Pereira, world-class jiu-jitsu, but at that time, he had no Muay Thai skills at all. And you certainly saw the Taisimov fight. His striking has certainly closed that gap with the grappling.
Agent Max says, are you aware who's missed the most shots in NBA history? Nope. Propaganda says, Canada has strict whistleblower laws and do not allow secrets in and out, I guess you mean? Don't allow secrets out. I figure that's probably like every government. Dubster says Rosenstein admitted to being the leak of the Stroke and Page text messages to the media the day before Congress would have questions about it. That's interesting. Yeah, I sort of don't pay too much attention to that shit. Just being honest with you. Seems like shit you can just look at and figure out in a second. But oh, these guys would bullshit to get fucking warrants and all the creepy shit cops would do or anything like that. I'm not surprised by any of that. So I'm like, oh, get rid of all of them. Start over. It can't be worse than what you have. You already have the creepiest of the creepy running your government. Why not just kick them all out and then start over? Oh, you just offer money in a mansion. So you can live out here in this island. No, I wouldn't fucking hurt anybody. Hit that reboot. Is any good place watchers? Hit the reboot. Oh my god, Kobe has missed the most shots in NBA history? Oh my goodness. Oh boy, that's gonna like lower his lower his ranking for me. I'll put him only, instead of like 200 spots above Luka, he'll be like only like 195 spots ahead of Luka, so he drops a little bit. I wonder how many shots he's made other people miss. Anyways, yeah. HS Max says, Duncan Trussell is awesome. He has his own podcast where he goes deeper into stuff mentioned on Joe's show. I've checked that out a couple times. A while ago. Interesting. But, once again, not only can I find more interesting stuff, I can find people who apply it to themselves. It seemingly apply it a lot more than Duncan does. Just saying. Myself included. Don't you do this to me.
Fighting out of the blue corner
It's the Footloose, man. He kicked the microphone or something.
16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 105.5 pounds.
Dubster says, so Rod Rosenstein admits to leaking classified information. What was Bradley Manning charged for again? Yeah. Yeah, if you're a known creeper, you will get away with things. It just seems that way. Because people probably trying them, putting them on trial, are probably creepers too. I can empathize with the creepiness of this individual. Let him go free. Propaganda says USA actually has strong whistleblower laws, but they are not followed for some reason.
UFC's lightweight division, Ariane Celeste is here. Thank you, AC, getting us started for round 1.
Isn't Richard Alpert the guy from Lost, the TV show? I don't know. All right, guys, I'm gonna get into this fight.
In front of a sold-out crowd inside this T-Mobile Arena. Tonight's fight clock brought to you by Modelo. Brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Medicine Black.
We got Ferreira versus Pettis. Anthony Showtime Pettis.
Fajeda's doing a very strange thing, the way he's moving in with this leg up.
Yeah,
worried about leg kicks.
Very odd. I don't think he wants to get kicked, maybe.
Dude just walking in with his leg up in the air, like he's checking already. Yeah. No, those are not feints.
Well, I mean, he's super accurate and
See that?
defensive from both stances, but he's very, very good.
Those aren't feints. Those
It's tricky to hit when he's in the south.
maybe being ready for leg kicks. Maybe he's like, I'm gonna wrestle him. So. Yeah, but there's our fighting like movement, like I'm gonna kick you movements. Those are like hesitant, like. Trust me, those are not feints.
Nice straight left there from Anthony.
So I was like.
Combination by Pettis. Fajeda there right behind the ear. Never off, bold character since 1872. Nice shot to the body by Fajeda a moment ago.
Very strange strategy.
Colby was a horrible defender as a rookie. And 12 all-defensive teams later. 81 points later.
And he's getting inside, and that's what he wants ultimately, right? He wants to pressure Anthony. You see anybody?
Point is, you can look at statistics all fucking day. Colby's a better player. Straight up. He wins athleticism, he wins defense, he wins scoring, he wins low post scoring.
Yeah, I've been kicked in the face many times from Anthony.
If Colby wanted to rebound, he'd be a better rebounder. He'd probably be a better passer if he wanted to pass. But I'll give you Luka with. I'll give him passing. Not going to give him rebounding. Being tall is not a rebounding skill.
Beautiful job by Fajeda.
Very tricky.
He's got the back of Pettis.
If that's the case, Russell Westbrook's a better rebounder than whoever.
Yeah. Anthony's usually good at spinning into people, but Fajeda's next level.
Just going off of statistics.
He's been in a gi since he was 5, third-degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. And he was salivating at the possibility to.
Sorry, Luis. Cannot show the fight. You can go to fromhots.com. That's FROMHOTS.com.
It's amazing how he does it. You know he's going to do it.
Oh, head kick.
Looking for that left high kick, but Fajeda blocked it.
Right and left.
Anthony's not going to want to have nothing to do with the ground after that exchange. But again, Fajeda gets the legs, gets his hands clasped together.
And he's got long arms, Fajeda. forget what his reach is. Let me see, but I know it's
74 inches.
Yeah, it's significant for a guy who's not that tall. 5'9" with 74 inches. Same as our main event, Conor McGregor, I believe, his reach is 74 inches.
Good knee to the body there by Fajeda. And by Anthony.
Fajeda's shot. Very difficult cut for Fajeda in Abu Dhabi a few months ago. Still emerged with a win against Mirbek Taisumov, but very happy to be back competing stateside tonight. Nice combination from the Brazilian. Now a level change.
Yeah, very good combination there by Fajeda. But again, this is where he really shines. In the clinch.
Body weight.
Uh-oh. Beautiful takedown. Strong pressure, passes over the top. Art. That was art. The way it passed over there was so smooth. Side control here for Fajeda. Anthony spins.
Not all players have the same game time in their stats, though, right? What? The same game time?
Kick off his back. Sweep, looking for a sweep here. Oh man, big shot.
Like minutes on the court. Yeah, agreed. That's true. But Kobe's he's gonna have more shots than Luka does. That's just what's gonna happen. There's no other way to score fucking 80 points than to shoot a lot.
Let's back him up. Push his hands a little bit. You're having a tendency to fall into the.
He just maxed it. I'm not talking about Kobe's entire career, just his rookie and sophomore season. Since that's all we have for Luka right now. I'm talking about the basketball player. Is Luka gonna magically get a 40-inch vertical by his fucking 4th or 5th season? I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. Is he going to develop the athleticism to play defense like Kobe Bryant can? Remember what Kobe did to Tracy McGrady? Remember that? If not, go check the highlights. And you tell me if Luka could stand any chance against Tracy McGrady in his prime on the Orlando Magic without the injuries there. You tell me what T-Mac would do against Luka at any stage of his career.
Good kick to the body, but Fajeda catches it.
That's the only problem with kicking a guy like Fajeda. You know he's going to grab a hold of that and really do everything he can to get you to the mat. Good defense, but Anthony ends up giving up his.
How long until Warren drops out? It might take a while because she's going to eat up some votes, and they might use this thing as an excuse. So let's say she doesn't make the 15% threshold, right, for delegates. Let's say she doesn't make that, right? Once that happens, your voters can switch to wherever. And what if she recommends fucking Biden or some shit because Bernie's a sexist? That would be huge. Not saying that's going to happen. I think a lot of Warren people will could swing the Bernie, 100%. But yeah, starting out there as a possibility. So she might hang on until the early state votes go by and whatnot. Because if she ain't winning or at least competitive in like Iowa or New Hampshire or any of those fucking places, she's not doing shit in the fucking South. If I understand that correctly. Like I said, I'm new to all this, so I'll be learning as I go as far as how the primary votes happen and all that shit. I had to look up what a caucus was earlier this year. Oh, he fucking tapped. What'd he do? Is it an arm triangle? It looked like an arm triangle.
Something's wrong with his leg. I'd like to see that again. Because it looked like it was on the jaw. It didn't look like it was under the chin.
Yeah, like, what the fuck was that?
You're gonna have fun.
All right, this fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff. Bold characters.
Yes, that's the question I'm asking, Scuff. How many are going to go to Biden? How many are going to go to, or even split with Buttigieg, Biden, and Bernie. Right? You're gonna have 3 splits because Iowa, Buttigieg is up there, and I would suspect he'll be up there in New Hampshire as well.
Almost tapping before they even went down. See, look at the position where he's in. It's almost like something.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty damn tight. That's pretty damn tight.
And you're talking about a squeeze on Vieira that.
It's really more of a neck crank, it looks like, than anything. I mean, it's a terrible angle.
Pushing so hard right there, it's probably twisting his neck in sideways.
He had gravity helping as well.
So we will see what is wrong with Diego Ferreira. Nothing wrong with his MMA game, though. 6
I'm coming.
consecutive
Quick
wins.
grab to my
The official
ball. Onto my
decision
balls.
is brought to you by Van Heusen. Punch up your style with a winning combination of comfort
H's Max says, Chloe has been a extremely different player at different parts of his career. You're just looking at all the best parts over 2 decades and ignoring the rest. What? His early, like, developmental years and his I'm hurt all the time years? I'm saying Kobe at his best will be better than Luka at his best.
First of all, Diego, congratulations on a tremendous victory over a former champion. You had a very unique strategy in this fight when you're moving towards it with one leg up. Is that something you had practiced in camp?
Depster says, when will Bernie have his next revelation? I bet on tomorrow. Okay. Is this like revenge for how shitty Trump's been?
Beautiful jiu-jitsu on the ground, though. Let's take a look at the fight.
Aren't you the one that told me about it? Like, what's his name? Dershowitz? Was that a good hire as Trump's lawyer? Was that a good pick? Vicious says, I think enough Warren supporters would go to Bernie. They're not all pieces of shit. Some are just dumb. Yeah. Some are still in the mind frame that that Warren is the same as Bernie as far as policy goes. And a lot of them, as that Emma Vigilant video, to where she's just interviewing people in the street, a lot of it was because she's a woman. It's a woman version of Bernie. So now what happens if they're like, I believe a woman no matter what, and then they're like, I can't go with Bernie. But then they'll be like, I can't go with Biden either. That's where Buttigieg comes into play. Because he'll get enough in the early states. Once again, not an expert, just saying. Scuff says, are any progressives still with Warren at this point? Maybe Jenks magic is working. His marketing. Can we live stream and watch HRC's new Hulu documentary? They need all the money they can get, so that would get our channel kicked off in a hot second. He wasn't very good his first 2 years. Okay. He went from high school to the NBA, and then you have Luka playing pro ball to the NBA. Right, pro ball in a league that have been continuously developing through the years. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, who's the better player? Who's gonna be the better player? Yeah.
in 2020. New original series, downloads to go. The live fights every week that you have come to expect from around the world.
Yeah.
And of course, the world's largest combat sports library. Available anytime, anywhere, any device.
Well, I would say Ichiro in general. But then you had Power Jones, like, yeah. That doubles down. Oh, yeah.
All right, coming up next, 29-fight veteran Brian Kelleher back on the proving ground for the first time in a long time tonight. He'll face the talented newcomer Ode Osborne.
It just makes it a lot of women are still with Warren because hashtag believe women. Yeah, that's gonna play a role. But you know, and then you have to look at like where people were dumb enough to go with Warren as their first pick over Bernie, anyways. So it's like if they're in that mindset, then that could be a problem. That just says 40% of the audience at Milwaukee Trump rally were Democrats. Okay.
Critics are saying it's a triumphant return.
Propaganda says caucuses are weird. Bernie got screwed in one because they held the doors open and called HOC people to drive and fill the caucus. I saw it. Wait, no, that was the Nevada one I saw, where the lady's like, "We announced the winner is Hillary Clinton." Fucking stormed off the fucking stage. Scuff says, most of the Warren people I've seen really hate Bernie. Well, they'll probably go for Buttigieg. I can't see them going for Biden, unless it's the general. Dubster says, Ken Starr is the other lawyer Trump hired, and you know who Ken Starr is, right? Yeah, he's the impeachment of Bill Clinton, and also an Epstein guy. From what I heard. Aegis Max says, you're making a future projection about Luka. That's what you've been doing. You've been doing that. You say, look at the first 2 years. Has anyone done this before? So that means, I'm assuming you mean later on he'll be even better, which means that would make him better than Kobe or whoever. That he won't be better at his best than Kobe. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm saying that. I'm talking about what we already know about both through their first 2 seasons. This is cognitive dissonance for fanboys. Just changing reality around to make Luka the better guy.
Some big upcoming fights, of which there are many. The next pay-per-view championship doubleheader from Houston, Texas. John Jones, Dominic Reyes, Valentina Shevchenko.
Propaganda says, I'm so high I tag myself instead of Scuff. Sometimes I'm so high my comments make no sense. Agreed. Scuff says, what if Hillary came out with a documentary on blood facial therapy? Oh, Jesus. I don't want to know. Base Jackers says, is the fight over? We just got done with the first fight of the main card. You probably got a couple more hours till the main fight starts.
And Tony Ferguson, just some of the great fights you will see over the next few months. Get connected today on all things UFC.
Max says, I'm not making any future predictions about Luka, just saying he's better than every Basel player in history through their first 2 seasons, especially Kobe.
Sign up for the UFC newsletter today at UFC.com. And of course, if you're into exciting matchups coming up over the next few months,
it's like he's statistically better than anyone in NBA history in his first 2 seasons. Like, okay. Okay. Luka had the best first game in NBA history. Like, what does that mean?
Alright, so the next fight is going to be here in the bantamweight division.
Scuff says, what do you make of Alan Watts becoming a violent alcoholic in his later life? Another one bites the dust? I mean, if you can't handle it, don't bother.
Just another really exciting entrance into this already.
Yeah, but I don't actually know his particular scenario. I don't know about any of that. I just go off of things I've heard him say. Sort of some lectures he's given and shit like that. Like, oh, that's interesting.
To his 5th and 6th grade math students there in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What he does with it, on him.
That's beautiful. I mean, that is really beautiful.
Just says it's hilarious. People are conflating the believe all women hashtag with this unironic. Bernie didn't rape or even touch porn in the story. Yeah, but Joy Reid told me the body movements, the body language of Bernie Sanders is aggressive and dominating. With the shoulders and the head down here. He was gonna body slam her. Then he realized the cameras were on and stopped. Aegis Max says, only guy who comes close to being as good as Luka this early is LeBron James, who also came straight from high school like Kobe. Yeah, he did. But it was a little bit different, right? Kobe took a more traditional path. As in, okay, if you're coming out of high school, we're not gonna fucking run you down right away, right? Unless you're like straight up ready for this already, as opposed to, oh, we see a chance to get this guy who we think is gonna be really good someday. He has the body type and certain skills, and we can develop more skills in the guy as time goes by. Right? LeBron James was like a phenomenon out of high school. Kobe was not celebrated like that.
I have the potential to be one of the best in this division. Tonight you're going to see that.
And there's still people that put Kobe ahead of LeBron to this day. Just saying.
UFC's talent-rich divisions. And if he has his way tonight,
Propaganda was the voice yelling vote in Nevada. Called the head of the Nevada DFC that freaked down there. Yeah.
After tonight, 5 years from now.
That's for Brian's sake. Why would anyone believe a woman because they are a woman? Some sort of blah blah blah. Let me get to these real quick. Bill Flynn. Anyone got a link? You can try FromHots.com. That's FROMHOTS.com. Wait, say something in the. See if you can put that in the comments. Or in the in the chat.
And he knew he'd be on one more day. When he was 9, he moved to Brooklyn, New York, and believed divine intervention had a big plan for him. Well, here he is tonight, living history, walking out to his UFC debut right here in Las Vegas. And mama, look at him now. O'Day, the Jamaican sensation, has made.
So if you see a comment that says it's from the Yellow Brick Road, FromHots.com. Try that shit. Reaper to fight has not started yet. Or the main event hasn't started yet. The pay-per-view has started. We're on the second fight of the main card. What was it, 5? Right? 5 main card fights. And then yeah, we got 5 main card fights. We just Anthony Pettis just got tapped out on a choke, and now we're in the second fight of the main card. All right, Propaganda says I had a long distance plan. Someone released their number on Facebook. Next day, Roberta was on TV playing our voicemails. She didn't play mine because it was too polite at one point. Is she blaming Russians? Propaganda says the people voicemails they did not play through, though were insane and threatening her. They used it to validate the violent burning bills. Ah, okay.
It was interesting talking to Ode Osborne because he was a football player.
So you finally admit Luka has had the best 2 years in history. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is I don't care. Like, I wouldn't mind admitting to it, but I'd have to care first as like a thing to, you know, like, yeah, the best first 2 years in NBA history. It's like, I don't understand. I don't know. He's going off awards and statistical shit and all teams, all rookie teams and all that shit. Rookie of the year. No, it doesn't. I could easily make a case for like I could say, oh, Blake Griffin had the best first year ever. Yeah, he got hurt and sat out the whole year. He had time to develop his game on the side. Then he came back and was a monster. Could I make that claim? Yeah, why not? Rodolfo says, "Where's the video?" I'm like, motherfucker. That'll get us banned on YouTube. We're not showing you the video. We put a link down. Hopefully you see it. FromHots.com. FROMHOTS.com. It's illegal though. Don't do it. Don't do it. Reaper says it's like till 9 or 10, right? The main event will probably start at like 11:30 or 12 a.m. Eastern time. So you got like an hour or so, depending on how these earlier fights go. You never know. Living Life says, are you gonna watch? Are you going to watch the match? Yes, we are. We're watching the pay-per-view as I speak.
The most high-profile.
Dubster says Warren asked Obama to pardon Ethel Rosenberg because she was a lady. For that, Warren is dumb. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Ethel Rosenberg is.
The craziest record, but he has turned things around towards the end of his career.
Max says Kobe didn't choose to go through a more traditional path. He wanted to play. He got benched, though, because he sucked on both ends of the court. He needed to improve. LeBron and Luka did. I'm sure he wanted to play, but teams were like, we're going to develop you first. I'm sure fucking, what's his name? Steven Strasburg was ready to go up to the major. I'm ready to go right now. They're like, no, we're going to put you down here for a bit. Just watch. Get some innings in.
And also a plus athlete in his own right. We talk a lot about Osborne's athleticism. This guy was an outstanding soccer player. Nearly took it to the semi-professional level. Has bowled 300 games. So Kelleher and Osborne will see how it goes tonight.
It's because he sucked.
Brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Kelleher 33, Osborne 28.
Dubster, this is talking to each other. Like Awful says, I don't know what that means.
Right now, the official introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC.
XD Clap says, can we see the fight? Oh, sorry. It'll get us banned. Can you hear it though?
8 wins, 2 losses, 1 no contest.
Go to FromHots.com. That's FROMHOTS.com. Upgrade your Adobe Flash player. I heard that shit's going away, by the way. Adobe Flash. Updated anyways. It just says, did a whole video. Oh, I did a whole video on it. I'll see if I can pull it up for you. What did I do a whole video on?
19 wins, 10 losses. He stands.
Oh, okay. The dude who stabbed like a teenager and then posed with his picture, Eddie Gallagher. He didn't do it.
Final assignment of the night for Mark Smith. Brooklyn Ren getting us started for round 1.
I don't trust your idea of treason. I don't.
Paul, any idea what Mark Smith
I really don't. I don't know this particular case you're talking about, but I don't trust your understanding of treason.
Just ask him.
Scuff says,
Kicked him while he's running. Tonight's fight clock brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Kelleher in green, Ode Osborne in black.
Oh, dang, with some speed. Look at that. Coming out looking very smooth and composed.
yeah, it's too comfortable.
And he's got such a reach on Kelleher.
I think he has a head kick. I think he has a head kick lined up.
And like he talks about, he doesn't. I mean, he woke up on weight. Doesn't cut. Yeah, fights in his natural weight. That's tremendous. And that's not to say that he's a small. I mean,
Left leg, head kick will put him away.
Got the clinch. Kelleher's got his legs together. Boom. Gets it down.
See, he tried to.
You gotta be careful with that shit. You fucking snap your forearm. You got 2 body weights coming down. No, he's like his hand down with that.
Fixed it, but you know when guys try to make a big slam out of it.
No, the other dude, the black dude, put his arm down to land. I'm like, you got 2 body weights landing on that shit. I'm getting there, man. Scuff says QAnon is objectively worse than Flat Earth.
All hail the gentleman.
That just says you don't know who he was and you brought him up. Ah, I'm talking to
Osborne closing the guard here.
He killed ISIS and took pictures of the dead body, so what? I think he stabbed an unarmed teenager to death and posed with his body. What's wrong with that? Everything. There's everything. Everything's wrong with it. Unless you have no moral fiber, then you're okay with it.
O'Day's gonna have to set something up.
And that's what, excuse me, that's what Kelleher's got to do. See how O'Day's trying to control the back of his head in his posture.
Part of 3 military members in one single day. So which one are you talking about? Talking about Eddie Gallagher. It just maxes. I mean, I guess you can make a claim for anything, but the claim for Luka being the best for 2 years has the most credibility and evidence. No. 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 There's a whole bunch of things that come into context, right? Kobe Bryant went to the Lakers where there was Eddie Jones, who was like an all-star player, right? He was a backup to an all-star, and that's when they got Shaq too. So it's like they're already like a playoff team now. Yeah, let's rush a rookie out here when we have this playoff team. They took their time and developed him, and now he's one of the best players ever.
It looks like his neck is almost out though. Oh boy. Oh man, that looks tight.
He tapped with his foot. Damn.
Fantastic. Beautiful.
Have you ever seen that? A foot tap?
Again, as we were talking about coming to this fight, you're talking about a guy with so much more experience. 20 more fights and against legit world-class fighters.
That is a huge statement made by Brian Boom Kelleher. Nice embrace there with the former UFC welterweight Ryan LaFleur.
You need to know more Ethels then. You're slacking. Dr. Brian says they were 2 commies who stole our nuke secrets for Russia, or for Soviet Russia. Okay. And they're idiots. If that's actually the case. Once again,
and as soon as O'Day exposed his neck for a
your credibility has been tarnished, Dubster Brian.
He didn't have it at first, too. Look at this just subtle position.
Ask why.
Slowly moving in and the squeeze.
It just maxes. Why is OCB speaking sweet nothings in the YellBRo's ear? Give OCB a mic.
Not just that, but he
Team
forced
OCB.
his arm inside to get an arm-in guillotine, which most people don't prefer. Most people prefer a naked guillotine.
Propaganda
with no
says
arm.
treason. The crime.
If you watch the replay, he's shoving his arms in while O'Day is trying to defend it, which is very unusual. It must be
This is talking to Dubster. Yeah, Trump pardoned 3 military men in a single day. For Eddie Gallagher, they determined the person he killed to be
Conclusion to this
ISIS.
one for O'Day Osborne.
So?
The official decision brought to you by Van Heusen. Punch up your style with a winning combination
So?
of comfort and flexibility. To make this one official is Bruce Buffer.
Aegis Max says, I hope Yang qualifies for the next debate. The debates are done with, man. There's no more debates. I think they move on to, what is it? It's like a showcase thing they did that Tulsa didn't get invited to. Aegis Max says, or Vicious E says, and here's YellBRo's video. I encourage everyone to watch. Thank you, Vicious. You YellBRo whore. How dare you. Whoring our material out there.
He came out with some great strikes, but you managed to secure the takedown.
Julio Villarreal says, will it be red panty night? Will it? It could be. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that fight. That'll be fun. The hype is real. Although I don't make picks until after the ref pulls them to the center and they have their little talk thing.
Yeah, you know what it was? I couldn't get my arm in for the
It's just talking to Dubster. Dubster says, my credibility is fine. It is yours that is ruined.
I'm more comfortable going arm
How?
in, so I'm fine with that.
Well, you have had some tremendous victories in your career and a long career as well. But you've looked better.
By the way, if there's people looking for links, you can go to FromHots.com. That's FromHots.com. It's illegal, though. Don't do it. Swear to God. Disney needs their money. Disney needs it. They got Peter Pan 3 coming out. They need the budget.
That's a big win for Brian Kelleher tonight. Gets to shake Joe Rogan's hand
What?
as well. The 9th career win by submission for Brian Boom Kelleher. While the stars are out tonight, Jeremy Renner, Octagon
Yeah, tell me how, is he wearing makeup? Anyways, how's our credibility ruined, Dubster?
And right below him, the UFC
Did you not say it? Oh, okay, mine. How's my credibility ruined? Please. He carries the bone. Aegis Max says, what? The debates are not done? Next one is February 7th, and 2 more after that are already scheduled. Really? I thought elections start. Oh, okay, okay. I'm thinking the elections start soon, right? It's February 3rd? Am I tripping? I told you, I'm a newbie to this fucking political shit. Let me look at this. Thanks for the link.
Well, ESPN Plus is the home of UFC, your destination for all UFC pay-per-view events and more than 20 exclusive UFC fight nights from around the globe, plus original series such as Detail, Destin, Unlocking Victory, and more. Also pre- and post-fight coverage of every UFC live event.
Those would be considered like different debates, right? They're all scrunched together. That means we're around election time. The actual vote is...
I've proven every time I step into the octagon, I'm the better wrestler than my opponents. I think I'm the best wrestler in the division. I have the record. Numbers don't lie. I've got 45 takedowns in 10 fights, and I'm hoping to add 8.
Oh my goodness.
9, 10 more in this fight.
And then the beautiful blast double leg by Curtis Blades.
Curtis Blades takes the guys down and he holds them there. You know, he's not looking to finish the fight. He's not looking to submit the guy. I'm ready to go there and impose my game on him.
Big right from Sagano. Oh, he's rocked on. He's got to get out there. Junior Dos Santos.
I'm gonna box him out all the time, you know, using my boxing skills against him, looking to knock him out.
Big shot. He's a big right hand by Junior Dos Santos.
And if he thinks that he's gonna take me down and have some good times over there.
Propaganda says treason is defined as violent overthrow of the government.
It's not gonna happen, man.
My wrestling, I use it to break people.
There it is. Stop this fight.
I use my wrestling in every fight.
Scuff says it finally took burning himself to destroy Warren on the debate stage. Warren did that to herself, to be honest with you. All Bernie had to say was, no, I didn't do that. If that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about something else.
I have to use it.
Bernie should have been gotten rid of her. Just being real. Bernie says providing aid to the enemy is not treason. Helping an enemy violently overthrow the nation is treason.
I'm Santos, and I'm gonna show you why I have the best boxing in the heavyweight division in this sport.
Propaganda is in the Constitution. Okay.
And also,
aid and comfort to the enemy. Do you not realize that people that came up with all this shit are dumb fucks?
Most well-rounded fighter in the heavyweight division. I do ambition to finish.
That is a classic matchup between a grappler versus a striker. In Junior Dos Santos, you have a guy who's one of the best boxers in the sport, particularly in the heavyweight division. And in Curtis Blades, you have one of the best wrestlers in the division. And when you look at his stoppage victors, Alistair Overeem, ferocious ground and pound from the top. So the game plan is very clear.
Fisher says, didn't Warren basically take herself out by, you know, being herself?
Beautiful boxing, you keep it on the feet.
Actually, I think she stepped outside herself with this one. This one was advisors telling her, this will work, trust us. Oh, well, I just play for the DNC anyway, so yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it horribly. Scuff says, you can look at it that way if you want, I guess, but Bernie fact-checked her in real time. Yeah, 100%. But it wasn't like, that was more of Warren being so shitty that it, like a slight breeze would have knocked her over. It just Max says the same 6 people from last time have already qualified for the next debate. Yang and Booker have met the fundraising requirement, but not the polling yet. No one else is close. Okay. Alright. So those are those, like, I guess you'd say condensed debates. Alright. Thanks for telling me that. I didn't even know. Scuff says, Dups are always gets into arguments about the most boring shit. It's time to draft a new communist constitution. What, are you trolling him? That just says, see, that's why your credibility is ruined. You just call George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams and Benjamin Franklin dumb fucks. Yup. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to have a discussion with any one of those guys. It'd be interesting. I bet they can't change me, but I could change them. They'd be doing it to themselves, but I'd be that, you know, one little clue from nature. It's like, maybe I'm not right about this. Scuff says, not that part. The part where Bernie schooled her on basic math. Oh, was it the 30 years? I hope I'm not just pointing to gossip shit when you're talking about real policy shit. You mean when she's like, no one else up here has beat a Republican in the last 30 years? He's like, oh. Then there's that big awkward silence.
Tough fight, and I show all my big arsenal, my technique.
Propaganda says the states at wartime, we are not at war with China, so it wouldn't be treason to meet with the head of China to non-violently work to overthrow the USA deep state. Why would you work with China to do that?
It's always a favorable match when you throw me in there.
No matter what scenario, you need the people of this country to be the ones that non-violently overthrow this, the shitheads. I don't even say government. I just any corruption, kick them the fuck out. Jeff says you're ruined. Oh, because you say so? Okay. Come on, man, ruin me. Ruin me. Julio says, how much longer until the fight? Like I said, you probably got probably 40-something minutes, maybe less. Probably 40-something minutes. Maybe an hour. Aegis Max says, is George Washington the GOAT of presidents of the United States? Never met the guy. Just certain things I've heard. It's like, oh, you probably suck just as much as the other ones do. If I met him, maybe I'd think something different. Like, oh, you mean well, you're just a man of the times. You only know good based on what other people are doing. Which one, you still wouldn't be a president in my world, but, I would understand it more. Dr. Brian says, why do you think they are dumb and you have more insight than them? Why would you waste your time? What? You brought them up. I don't understand how I'm wasting my time. I'm just answering your questions. But I wouldn't mind discussing it, to myself in my mind. Is there DQs? Because I've seen the computers hit you with weapons. Yeah, I said I don't mind calling dumb fucks.
So here is the father of 5, two-time combat sambo world.
It just maxes. Who are the top 5 presidents of all time? I don't have one. Scuff says, I heard George Washington was homosexual. It just maxes. Ben Franklin was a hermaphrodite. Dubs are talking propaganda. Propaganda responding. Anthony, what's up, Anthony? When is the fight? 40 minutes? Yeah, probably about that. Maybe a little longer. Depends on what happens with these fights. We're on the 3rd fight of the main card. 3rd fight out of 5. Fighters are just getting into the ring now for the 3rd fight. Propaganda says, yeah, the USA would justify in legal jargon to state that they are at war with their friends.
He has to squeeze this certain grappler.
Just back ruined it. Pause. I don't have to say it. Yeah, the 30 years thing. Yeah. And that was just a weird, awkward moment for both of them. If you're just looking at it aesthetically, it just looked like a really weird, awkward, silent thing that happened. Yeah.
You see, with guys who just have a tremendous amount of experience inside the octagon, they still.
And I won't lie, Bernie flubbed a little bit with the. What was it? There's something where he repeated it twice about Hillary Clinton. About she won 3 million more votes than Donald Trump, and I campaigned for her. Well, so how could I think a woman couldn't win? It's like, yeah, we get it. Just saying aesthetic, how it looks, not like the substance of what he's talking about. How it looked weird and clunky.
To get a hold of you is the first thought.
Means to an end for sure.
Yes.
How about 45 wins by submission for Alexei Olenek? A dozen
Anthony Reyes is following follower.
Just insane.
Fish is talking to Scott talking Vicious. Ishmael. Paulo versus Romero. Who do you think won? Personally, I think Paulo. I think I had Romero in that fight. Costa versus. I had Romero winning that one. He got fucked up early on, and he made a pretty good comeback. Part of me was like, UFC, gotta get that younger guy to. Romero also got screwed over with the fucking Whitaker fight. The second one, I think. You tell me. Dubs says, we are always at war. We sign something every 6 months, so we are always at war. War powers. Okay. Does it make it righteous, though? If you tell me righteousness means nothing, then we'll move on from that. We'll pivot to that conversation. Daniel Fox says, Trump train. I say, pause.
6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 238 pounds.
Daniel also has Cowboy winning the fight. Okay. I make my picks when they meet up with the ref in the center of the ring. After that, I make my pick.
The no-nonsense Keith Peterson on referee for this
says WWG 1 WGA. That's a QAnon thing, isn't it? I've seen that before. I don't know what it means. Ariana says, hey James, do you remember blowing bubbles when you were a kid?
Hard kick by Green.
Do you remember blowing bubbles? He's so Canadian. There's nothing but Canadian all over that statement.
But Olenek very powerful and just strong as an ox.
Bubbles says he misses you, James.
He doesn't really intend to knock you out. He just wants to close the distance.
Dubs says your real name, Bubbles.
Yeah, but this is Cerrone.
Ariana says, call me Bubs.
He wants to separate those hands and do so before he
Dubs says OCB confessed his love for you last week.
That's all he wants you to do is hold on to him even tighter.
And he's just going to use that to get your back.
Daniel says, what's up? I say, what's up, Daniel? How you doing?
Maurice is grabbing a hold of that, but even if he gets
How do you think Cowboy's going to win? All right, Cowboy's your pick. How do you think he's going to win?
And then Olenek, as he does this, he turns
Knockout, decision, submission.
because of where that leg was. See that pop right over the side.
Got a variety there.
Instantaneous. Now this is death. This is terrible for Maurice.
Dark. It's a Dirk. Dark Starling says, what time the fight start? Probably in another 30 minutes, a little more. Probably 30 to 50 minutes we might see the main event start. Depending on how the earlier fights go on. People, if you need a link to the fight, because you're lazy assholes and won't give Disney your money, you can try FromHots.com. FROMHOTS.com.
He's out. Wow, that would have been insane if he would have finished him with a triangle.
Maurice has a very nice triangle.
Steph says he caught her in yet another attempted lie. Yeah. But it's but I agree with Vicious where it's like she catches herself and lies because she sucks at it.
And just hold him here. Maybe Keith Peterson will stand back up.
And he says, not unless you got a lead.
Bold character since 1872.
Again, he's throwing up that triangle. You gotta love the fact that Maurice is making those attempts because
offensive, yeah.
Yes, and it also has allowed him to get to his feet.
Barbina says, is this true? Where was I? I passed out the last time they were live.
I appreciate the gusto,
What?
but that's ill-advised.
He whispered it. A sweet whisper into the microphone.
Quintet Ultra against the King. Gordon Ryan made a nice connection with him. Plans to train with him in the future.
Vicious talking to Scuff.
There are a few better.
Pepper says the WWG1 WGA says it means where we go one, we go on. I have heard that before. I have heard that.
And look for that Ezekiel. Because
Scuff says the debates are all about first impressions. I mean, for me, no. But for a general audience that hasn't been paying attention to any policy, that's why I gave Bernie the win by default. Because, like, oh, you're just consistently saying the same policies you've always been saying. It's the other guy scrambling to keep up with your policy.
This is not good. If Maurice gets out of this, it'll be a very impressive feat.
He's going to tap his forehead. Tap his forehead. Is he out? Nope. Change the grip up.
I mean, it's also cutting off his breath. He's having a very
on his back too. Doesn't have the leverage.
armpit right here.
Yeah, that's not fun. I can imagine.
It's got to be terrible.
Oh, come on.
If he's using that same deodorant that.
Oh, that's tight.
Look at it. It's even tighter now. It's even tighter. But look at Maurice, just so damn tough. Look at him trying to fight his way out of this. Yes. He's also
He's probably pushing this way.
this position as well in his career.
Maurice trying to slip his head out.
Maurice making it hard for him. Oh, very nice.
He's bucking.
How tough is Maurice Green?
But then he's getting the grip.
On the planet Earth with a tap right there. Oh, Nick is moving into. He's going to grab the bicep and make it even tighter.
He's got to hang on. He's got to hang on.
Incredible. Oh my God.
Don't tap.
Oh boy. Amazing. Tonight's Corner Game is brought to you by Body Armor Sports Drink, superior hydration with no official flavors or dyes. Body Armor.
Fisher says for show. Propaganda says I am the weed Anthony. It just maxes. OCB thinks Cowboy is gonna win. He hasn't said. Oh shit! Propaganda put the link up.
The best he is, you just felt.
Thanks, Propaganda.
The reason we're not
Forgot mods can put links down.
without hands, okay?
He didn't do it. He didn't get it from us. He thought of it on his own.
Get back to basics. Stay.
YouTube, if you're listening, it wasn't us.
Hey, hit your swag on the beat, dribble.
Thank you, HS Mac from Hots.com. From Thoughts.
Gets him down.
You dirty freak.
Now here he kicks off
Dylan
the
Kelly
control
says,
and gets
cock
that
is rock hard.
Loves this position, but Maurice Smith is so
Go enjoy the cock then.
The fact that he endured this,
I don't know what else to say. HS Max says the crowd is chanting MVP for LeBron right now against the Rockets. They're playing in Houston. Remember when Kobe did that in Madison Square Garden? That was amazing. I'll give Luka some credit if he tears up MSG, just tears the building down, like all the greats have, like MJ has, LeBron did it, Kobe, D Wade, Steph Curry. Has Vince?
And Maurice just toughed it out in that position. He didn't really gas himself out. It definitely didn't gas his arms out.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Kevin Garnett.
being smart. He's moving his feet. He's not staying in one spot even after he lands.
See, I think the Knicks were actually decent at that time when he was on the Timberwolves. Once he got to the Celtics, it was like his numbers went down because he balanced it with other superstars. Anthony Rez, are you good weed or bad weed? He's rags. Put him there.
He's exhausted, Joe.
Both guys are exhausted. Maurice is exhausted too. You can see
Propaganda rapping again. I'm the weed that tastes like shit, but get you lit. Goddamn rapper. Scott says all politicians do is lie. If no one calls it out, you wouldn't be able to say they caught themselves.
The new movie, The Gentleman, is in theaters Friday. Critics are saying it's a triumphant return to the gangster comedy. All hail.
Yeah, but she still sucks at it. Just saying. Real quick, Scott Guitar Player says, who's fighting? Right now, it's Olenek versus Green. That's the third fight on the main card. Next fight is the co-main. So that's Holly Holm and Raquel Pennington. And after that is the main event, Cowboy versus McGregor. Dubster says, so did you read that article I sent how during the Iran issue in '79, Bernie was on Iran's side all by himself, not even Democrats agreed with him on that topic. He chose Iran over American hostages. I'll check it out. But if I had to guess, it's probably going to lean towards me liking Bernie more. These are the things we do to this country, and it led to this. If I had to guess, I don't know.
This audience is booing. They're crazy. You're crazy. You're drunk. You guys are more. This is
Propaganda says, I'm the kind of weed that will make your eyes bleed. I'm the kind of weed that will make you eat a pound. That just says that's going to be all over Fox tonight and tomorrow. Okay. So was selling the Iraq War. That was all over Fox. Propaganda says, I'm the kind of weed that makes it bearable for OCB to be around. Ooh. Vicious says, metaphors are cool. They are cool.
He's not in an Ezekiel choke from Olenek, so I mean...
Scott Guitar Player says, okay, cool. Shout out to you. Hey, someone put down a link for fromhots.com, FROMHOTS.com, in case Scott wants to steal from Disney and watch the fight for free. He better not update his Adobe Flash Player to do it either. Swear to God. Angel Mirades says, when Conor versus Cowboy? Probably... probably another 30 minutes to 30 to 45 minutes. This fight's going pretty long. Olenek's going for a fucking armbar.
That's that Russian armbar, that belly down. And he's actually gonna roll with it and turn it. He's gonna catch it right here. He's gonna catch it right here and pull it back. Or he's trying to use his own thigh right now to stop it from being extended fully. He's doing a good job of defending here, but now the arm's free. But the is still in play.
2 on 1 arm.
Look at him breathing heavy. Maurice might be able to defend with that knee. He might get out of this.
Oh, let it go, let it go.
Maurice is going to get out of this. Beautiful defense.
Oh, he tapped? He broke his arm. Oh, no, he didn't break it. Did he? I don't know if he's frustrated or he broke his arm. Thanks, Propaganda, for putting down the link.
Transitions are exciting and fun to watch, for sure.
Angel also says, who do you think is going to win? Conor or Cowboy? I make my picks right before the fight starts. That's how I do it.
I'm a fan of Maurice Green, and I've talked to him many
H's
times.
Max says, one of Luka's first games as a rookie MSG against the Knicks, he had 33 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists.
Ultimately, here you go. You get on
Who did I
when he
skip?
gets on top of you, whether he's in good positions, bad positions, you reverse him. He is always dangerous. And Maurice just slips up for a second, gives Olenek the armbar, and instead of rolling back like you
Yeah, I said I'm going to go look at the link.
and eventually rolls over into a position. Maurice had his
He says Bernie said something about the 79 whatever hostage thing.
Olenek got full
He made a whole movie about it.
You'll see the left knee of Maurice move out of the way.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Extension on that arm, and when you got a guy
Why don't you know this already?
pulling on that arm, you're going to tap.
What else can you say, really?
All right, let's see if I can say this.
Still got it, no doubt about it, right?
Is it Rajat Singh Rawat? Please tell me what time the fight will start. Like how much time? How much time left? Probably like, half hour. Probably got a half hour to fight. The main event fight will start. The third fight just ended after an armbar by Olenek. Hope we can hear that. Alexei Olenek. Alright. Tell him to do it again, H.S. Mac. Do it again. Put up 55.
I'm here with the winner, Alexei Olenek. Congratulations, sir.
Dubster says, you picked Iran over American hostages. That was the topic at hand. Wow, listen to the words coming out of his mouth. This is recorded, you think? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I was surprised.
What are you talking about? I said I'll go read the fucking article. But Bernie probably said something like this.
Defense very well. Thank you very much.
Oh, he's gasping for a straw.
You were going for that choke for so long. We were speculating as to whether or not you burned your arms.
Yeah.
Had you?
Yes.
Because I'm a...
This more and more difficult.
Ah, I gotcha. He's desperate for a win. He's desperate for a W. Meanwhile, there's no winning in this game. Although I do wreck you. I wreck you over and over in the post. H.S. Max says, Luka had the best game ever in Madison Square Garden by a 19-year-old. I don't care. I don't care about the 19-year-old part. Who's the better player? Who is the better player? Analysis, so you got Conor or Cowboy? I said, I'm waiting until that fight is right in front of me. Before the fight starts, I make my pick. Right before it.
Thank you.
Thank you, propaganda again. H.S. Max says, I think Conor's going to win. I thought you picked Cowboy. Whatever. No, you did pick Conor. You called Cowboy a fake cowboy.
Coaches, American top team, thank you very much. My sponsors,
Propaganda
DTFMG.
says,
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Dynamite.
Alexei Olenek.
Unhill will win it all. Maybe. It's possible. Kenson says, can you show the fight? We can't show the fights. But you can go to what Propaganda just put down, FromHots.com. If we show the fight, we will get kicked off of YouTube. We don't want that. Jay Lee or Jay Lai says, who is winning? Well, we just got done with the third fight of the main card. Olenek won by armbar. So we're in between fights right now. It's Matthew McConaughey. Oriented, do you think Tulsi will get third in the New Hampshire primary? Maybe. Is it a... It's an open state, right? So, she could have a chance. Eli says, I thought it was Conor versus Cowboy. That's the main event. That's not happening yet. You could have like another 30 minutes. maybe 20, depending on how fast this fight goes. I'll let you know if you're still watching.
An opportunity for Colorado's Pennington to even the score and show the world
Propaganda
the extent to which he has improved by taking out a former world champion here in
Michael
Las
Johnson, I
Vegas.
found live UFC pay-per-view last time, but no luck on this one. Anyone know how? You can go to fromhots.com, Michael. FROMHOTS.com. It's been linked several times by propaganda.
Jeez, that's disappointing.
If you ask nicely, you might put it down again. Actually, don't do it. Don't steal from Disney.
Say whatever you want.
They need the money.
Give it your all. Do your best.
Remember,
Yeah, for
Peter
sure.
Pan 3 is coming out soon. They need the money for that.
But winning is everything.
Scuff says, brother Bernard Sanders is
You go out and
winning.
you literally take it.
Yeah, probably.
You pave your own path. You decide.
He has
your
momentum
destiny.
right now.
Now it's time for me to take out Jones.
I looked at what was it? Was it South Carolina? I think it was a South Carolina poll. South Carolina or North Carolina? I looked at the poll, and it was a poll where Joe Biden was up. Yeah, he was at like 40 points, 40% or something like that, and no one else was even close to him. And then I looked at the questioning and how they did it, and it's like oversampling landlines, poorly framed questions, the same old shit over and over again. So you may be doing very well down south. Might have been Florida.
I want the greatest of all time conversation to not be much of a conversation by the time I'm done.
You won all these fights. You beat all these people.
Anthony says, pack in the mail. It's gone. Whoa. Ian Baldwin says, who won? Depends on which fight. We're not at the main event yet.
I'm undefeated.
You got one more. You got a co-main event, then you got the main event coming up soon.
I'm a guy that's getting better every fight.
Scuff says, I'm so wrecked. I'm sunk. I agree, that shit.
I have that
Scuff
winning
says,
mindset
do you
that
think
no matter how
you have
tough
more
it
moral
is,
intelligence
you
than
can go
Cornell
all the
West?
way. If there's time on the clock, you can win.
That would require me. Now, I definitely believe he means well. I definitely believe that. So the only thing that comes into question is, how much do you know about the world, or yourself even? And I pick me in that fight. I think he would rely more on faith. I will rely more on knowing. Which will always give you a leg up. Propaganda says, either way, it'd be like a cool conversation to have.
This is my house. This is mine.
Propaganda says, Cornell is a nice dude. He says the same shit about Bernie that Yell does.
I'm here to make that happen.
I heard, I watched a little town hall he did.
And new light heavyweight world
He
champion.
kind of spoke about it the way I would. But, essentially saying, like, I don't know the future, but I think he means well, and he has, the best things going for him. Something like that.
Light heavyweight rankings for a long time. Joe Rogan at 205 pounds. They've all been chasing Johnny Bones Jones. Dominic Reyes at 12-0. He has bided his time.
Moriarty
He has methodically worked his way up the ladder.
Connor
His
better watch
championship
some head
opportunity
kicks
is
from
really
Cowboy.
short.
I'm thinking McGregor might want to keep it close to sort of like, the cramp up space from Cowboy. And I saw him working on that fucking right uppercut, right hook. You can get in close corners with that shit. So I would expect Conor to play the aggressive game and get closer. I expect Cowboy to play the long game and try to back up. But I could be wrong. I'm not an expert. But good point, Randall. Stop talking propaganda.
The style that I think is going to give him trouble is a guy like Dominic Reyes, who, like
I'm going to call him Donald from now on, because he's certainly not a real cowboy. He also supports Trump, and because he's a dog. Okay. That was shooting for third. That's the Democratic way.
Dominic Reyes is the real deal, but
Shooting for third?
Is he enough to stop the greatest light heavyweight of all time.
Says you must not follow Cornell West.
Roster of defeated opponents.
If you're talking to me, I've looked into his work years ago. And then politics got like, okay. Then we've kind of crossed paths when he'd start talking about more about philosophy and things like that. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Go deeper. Tyler Layden says, shut up, I'm trying to hear the fight. Go fuck yourself. Scuff says, Cornell says we need to elect Bernie. Yell says it doesn't matter. I didn't say that. But go for it. Whatever version of me you created in your mind, please go for it. Go debate that guy all day. This just says, if young people actually turn out and the rigging stays minimal, I think we can expect some upsets. Yeah. Yam says, from Thang will not work. Really? Try bestsportstreaming.com. That's like it's almost like a bootleg search engine for scamming the fight. So it's bestsportstreaming.com. Try that one and come back to me. Shut up, Papa. Zero says, when's the McGregor fight? What time? Probably like 20-30 minutes. Right now we got Holly Holm, Raquel Pennington. They're about to fight. They're not in the cage yet. They're not even walking down the aisle yet, so give it like 20-30 minutes till main event, Cowboy versus McGregor. Propaganda says, Cornell also points out it doesn't really matter and we need revolution. Yeah, he did point to that, didn't he? That's about the people changing, not just, faces in government. So if Bernie's for real, he's going to need a populace behind him. Dubster says, but you have no faith and you do not know the back of your hand.
So it's one of the ones that I've actually been
What?
waiting for. I really felt like I won the first fight. Some people say it's closer, so it's one of those things I need to go back and make it.
But you have no faith and you do not know the back of your hand.
From when I very first saw him.
You can't just say shit and makes it true. You have to please provide some, something behind that statement.
Before it was basically stand up.
Zero says, how long left till it starts? I told you. Like 30 minutes. Scuff says, and Yell thinks revolution is dumb. Didn't say that. See, Dubster should take his imaginary version of me, and Scuff, you should take your imaginary version of me, and have those two debate each other. Which version of me will win? Which non-version of me will win? Put it that way. Yam says, how do I watch the fight? You can try FromHots.com. If that doesn't work, you can try bestsportstreaming.com. That's like a portal to a whole bunch of other sites. Don't do it though; it's illegal. Swear to God. I swear to God, I will snitch on you. Ruben says, watch the video of an interview with Shah of Iran in his final years where he speaks about the U.S. relationship with Israel. I bet that's interesting.
I know what it's like to knock her down, and back then I didn't have half the power that I hold now.
Tyler Layden says, you pay $60 or go to D-Dubs. Okay. What do you work for Disney or something? Work for the UFC?
And when I talked to Rocky this week, she told me this rematch with Holly has been
Ruben says, Eddie Bravo is a cute card.
Rocky just believes the stars.
Yeah, he's pretty dumb on certain topics.
In order for her to get her hand.
He just mentions, I like Eddie Bravo. Him, Alex Jones, and Jimmy Dore are hilarious. Hilarious comedians. Oh, and you know where the real news is, right? TYT, the home of progressives. This G says, see the ex-CIA dude on Joe Rogan talking about how oppressed the Iranians were and how ripe they were for regime change? Yeah, we were just watching that. I was thinking of like, maybe I'll do like a normal show live and then go right to the UFC tonight. Then I realized, oh, Rogan will actually get videos pulled down. He's done it. He's done it before with us, with his company Bent Pixels. So we didn't do it, but yeah, I did see that. It was like a 20-minute video. Kenton says, how long till the Cowboys fight? Another 20 minutes, maybe. Depends on how fast this fight goes. Raquel versus Holly. Ruben says, not the first time that Rogan has had spooks on his show, and it won't be the last time either. Yeah, I'm sure of that. I agree with that. QB Kara says, win? Who win? Tyler says, yeah, I could. I guess you could. Real Black Goalie Man says, show us the fight. I'll say I can't because we will get banned from YouTube. Kenson says, please. I told you already.
And when that part of your life is really patched up and fixed, that can really bring the animal out of you even more. You're comfortable.
QB Kara says, Gregor wins. Oh, McGregor wins?
Motivate her and push her forward even more excited to see this rematch. And she's in her prime. She's 31 years old.
Sorry, I'm late with the comments, guys, so I don't have all the context for what the fuck he said.
Her hands look very fast. And in terms of her fighting spirit and savagery that you mentioned, Joe, she broke
Real Black Goalie saying, show us the fight, repeatedly. Hey, man, do you want to get modded or something? Stop doing that. Swear to God, you'll get modded if you keep doing that shit. This is talking to Dubster. Vadim says, let's see something. I'm not taking my clothes off. Ruben says, a war with Iran will destroy the entire structural system of the U.S. Iran is an actual powerful military nation. Agreed. 100% agreed. All right, here comes Holly Holm to the cage. Can't show you the fight. I'm sorry.
Well, not just the bantamweight champion, but in my opinion, she should have won that fight with Cerrone to me. I think she beat Cerrone.
This is a real fight.
She's got outstanding boxing, multiple times world.
Aegis Max says, can you punch OCB? People want to see a fight. No.
It's about improving upon what she did in the first
Propaganda, loving everyone in the chat. Forgive him, he's Canadian. Forgive that.
Kickboxing skills, which is if she has an advantage over Pennington, I think that's where it's going to be.
Says chunk yogurt is God.
I think it's going to be in the hands. Yeah, absolutely.
Scuff says, what imaginary version? Maybe elaborate instead of retreating. Oh snap, I think so 0 people are watching.
Always in tremendous shape. I have shared the gym with this woman many times for many hours. To see her work ethic and her dedication to the sport is unrivaled, man. Look at
Smashy Shank is better than Jesus. That's why chunk yogurt tells Armenians everywhere. Stuff says, I tried to debate you and you don't put forward any arguments. What are you talking about? Give me something in specific here. What am I not arguing? Oh, you're making arguments about how I should vote for Bernie? I thought I argued with you. I got too many comments. Cozy says, how many more fights before the Cowboy and Conor fight? Well, we're in the co-main event right now, just about to start. Bruce Buffer with a snazzy suit on.
Presented by the Gentlemen, a triumphant return to the gangster comedy in theaters by
Gangster comedy. Ruben says, where's Anthony Reyes? I can't see him. I saw him earlier. I don't know where he is now. Propaganda says, make the video and I will release it through my channel and take the strike. You have the link, you can put it down.
Holding professional record, 10 wins.
How many more fights until the Ghana fight? I just told you.
5 feet 7 inches tall.
What's nice is Pakistan is not exactly Iran's ally. They are more like rivals. Sunni versus Shia. Well, some say the Soleimani guy was there to negotiate, peace arrangements, and Iraq was the go-between with Iran, that is, or with Saudi Arabia, that is. Iran and Saudi Arabia. Propaganda says you should pull a Graham Elwood and snap at the trolls and threaten them with violence. Nah, I'm good. Anthony correctly says one more fight. Non-violence though. Yeah. What is Iran and Pakistan united in? Probably a hatred for the United States and Israel. Ruben says India and Pakistan hate each other, but both India and Pakistan are allied with both Israel and the U.S. I can't figure out how that works. Organics is 47 dudes. Yeah, my thing went crazy a little bit.
Jason Herzog draws the co-main event assignment tonight.
Tyler says 0 people are watching, including you. Exactly. I'm not even a person. H. Max says the U.S. gives India and Pakistan millions of dollars every year. That's why they're allies. Alright. Last comment, then I'm going to watch the fights. You shut up on him. Pakistan has had multiple different leaderships and governments throughout the years.
I was just thinking, Joe, that looked exhausting, to be honest with you.
Alright, I'm going to watch this fight now.
Just pumped up.
Waiting for counters.
This fight has been a long time coming. She cannot wait.
Man, Holly looks strong and conditioned. Pennington advances with the Superman punch just out of range. All able to touch that lead leg effectively.
Raquel's got to close that distance and get inside that kicking range of Holly. Oh, there's a nice right hand.
They might both be looking for counters and shit.
This into a dog fight. That's the type of fight that she thrives in.
She's having trouble closing that distance at the moment, but super early in the fight. Holly will use that side kick to the knee and the thigh all day. Something you'll see out of the Jackson Wayne fighters a lot. See it from John Jones all the time. Sorry, Paul Pennington corner calling for forward motion.
It's just solving the puzzle, that front leg side kick of home. And she fights in that karate style stance, very light on her feet, and she'll blitz at you. But getting past that front
Stephen
leg,
Thompson style.
very difficult to do. See, just charging in.
Holly looking to shoot here. First clinch situation here. Holly's improved a lot in these situations.
Not yet, base trackers.
Much more of a well-rounded martial artist these days. It's not just kickboxing or boxing.
We're in the co-main event, first round.
Take the fight to the ground.
Like 3 minutes left. About.
Well, that fight was a great adjustment for her because Megan's so tall and so strong on the feet and a legitimate 145-pound fighter. Yes.
A lot of clinching going on. Holly has Raquel against the cage. Controlling her. Much stronger person, I would say.
Just over 2 minutes here to go in round one.
Good head position here by Holm. Just spearing her into the jaw with her forehead.
Yeah, that is so uncomfortable. If you've never experienced that, I don't recommend you start, but especially with the fence behind you, it's just... Herzog allowing the fighters to work here in the clinch. Pennington trying to fight for an underhook, unable to do so. Yeah, she's going to frame off, try to get some separation so she can dig that underhook. We've got to watch the right hand or the elbows there from Holly Holm as well.
Good knee from Raquel. The Rock.
Got double underhooks here.
For a trip, a little judo.
Dig that right knee in between the legs there. And look for her to try to drag Raquel down.
Soft warning from Herzog for more action. There's a good knee inside by Pennington.
Someone kill each other.
Holly is so physically strong, and you can see it here as she's pressing against her. She's so heavily muscled.
Oh, there we go. Some dirty boxing there from Holly. Nice reversal.
Pennington turns it around here. And look at that, Holly immediately turns it around again. You see that strength advantage for Holly Holm.
If you walk, you sit slow. Yes.
I'm trying to separate.
Referees seem to handle these clinch situations differently, but Jason Herzog allowing the fighters to work.
Here you go, 15.
Pennington turned it around again, but what I'm surprised is that she's not trying to disengage.
Oh.
She's trying to take her down. Look at this. And Holly's got a guillotine.
All right, first round is down. Tonight's corner camp brought to you by Body Armor Sports Drink. Superior hydration with no artificial flavors or dyes. Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. Grab one today at 7-Eleven.
I'm gonna go round one Holly there. Just based on control.
That's good. That's good.
You felt her power. You reversed her.
Think of nice places, okay, Holly?
You cannot respect your power. You need to come forward. You need to come forward, Kel. When you came forward, that's what created the most disturbance in the fight. I think with that.
Hey, come forward, you win. Let's go get him. That's good there.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the jerk ponies. Jerk ponies. Start opening up that, right?
Jerk ponies.
And then when you go, I want Max's behind stuff, right? Waves and Max's jerk ponies. That's it. If you on the double like
Is that Winklejohn? Right. Jerk ponies. The fuck does that mean?
Codes that people use. That one, jerk ponies. Is that what he said? Was that what you saying?
I thought, at first I thought maybe trick ponies, but yeah, I think you're right.
There was this famous Japanese pro wrestler, Antonio Inoki, got his name legally changed to Muhammad Hussein Inoki after converting to Islam. He said that he picked Hussein as his middle name after Saddam Hussein. Sounds like a dumbass then.
Right back to work goes home with that side kick to that lead leg of Pennington.
Pennington's got to be careful with the way she's closing the distance because she's just charging, right? She's frustrated.
And she might walk into a left hand if she fucking... What?
I mean, I get what they're trying to get out of their fighter, but man, that's a dangerous thing to tell.
God damn it, Frank.
Yeah, I mean, Holly Holm dropped Jermaine Durand to me, who's a...
Try either fromhots.com, FROMHOTS.com, or bestsportstreaming.com.
She has it, like right there.
All right, let us now check in with the coach, Trevor Whitman. Trevor.
Holly Holm is one of the best counter-strikers in the game. She's got power and leverage. When she knocked out Holly Holm, she took an angle and threw the kick. As Holly was just chasing her,
Who's Trevor Whitman?
Ronda Rousey was chasing her in. The thing which is what I believe Pennington needs to do is create
What up, Gray Walker?
angles. Like almost like if you're playing football and you're trying to go from side to side, shifting side to side. You
Trevor
have to balance to get her backwards. You can't just charge, especially with a counter fighter. I think they need to be talking about feints and changing angles and get her up against the cage.
Trainer?
This type of fighting, this type of style for Pennington is not good for her. She's a power puncher and is going to wear her arms down.
Thanks, propaganda.
What kind of style, what kind of technique do you think she should use to get away from that front leg? That front leg side
Lateral
kick?
motion. When you see Holly in that karate stance, she is chopping with the leg because she's got the wide stance and she's trying to come down on the knee. Now, if you switch up your stance, almost go square, like you're going to juke in football, side to side, get them off balance. Once they start going backwards, then you can unleash some power shots.
One of the best striking coaches out there, Trevor Whitman. Thank you for the
Reversal by Raquel. I don't think it'll last long. It
Every time
didn't.
Pennington turns her around, Holly muscles her way back to the cage again. This woman is very strong. And you've seen this with Holly's focus on grappling over the last couple of years. You've really seen some
Pony jerk.
improvements in her clinch work and her just ability to muscle girls around.
And when
like right here.
Yeah, Raquel will switch it, but then she just stays right there, which is it. You know, giving Holly the opportunity to turn.
Oh, Holly could have went for a
When
trip
she
right
gets this
there.
opportunity now, she needs to find a way to try to either get the fight right through the ground or get some separation because she's not winning these clinch battles along the fence.
She's not, and she's not using her most effective
Thank you
techniques,
again.
which are her hands. She's got to figure out a way
Got
to
it right, too.
disengage and how to land strikes with her hand, advantage with the kicks, and she seems to have a big advantage in the clinch.
The new movie, The Gentleman, is in theaters Friday.
What?
Critics are saying it's a triumphant return to the gangster comedy. All hail The Gentleman.
All hail Guy Ritchie. That guy's never had
What
a
fucking round? Is he knocked out already?
All those movies are awesome. Big knees by Holly, and there's the kick.
There we go. She's got some separation. Now that's what she's got to do. Now she's got to really press the issue, move forward, look for big strikes. Easier said than done. when you
Snake
got
left hand.
Look at the counter strike.
And look at this, the clinch. That's most surprising and impressive is that Holly is able to repeatedly get that
Good knee.
clinch. And for Pennington, this has got to be incredibly frustrating, right? This fight has been stuck in her craw for all these years, thinking about that one fight that really changed the course of her career, put Holly in a position to fight Ronda Rousey for the title, and it could have been Pennington.
And she probably came into this one thinking that it could be a good stand-up battle. And Holly just flipped that on its head and take that out of your hands and just muscle you, clinch you, and wear on you.
Pennington's coaches are getting frustrated, right? But you can't take your frustrations out on the referee. Your fighter's got to figure out a way to get out of a compromising spot.
Listen, Randy Couture won titles like this, right? Clinching and beating you up and wearing you out. And that's what Holly Holm is doing right now. This is effective mixed martial arts technique. You might not like it because you want blood or you want knockouts, but listen, she's winning. That was a nice knee to the body there by Pennington. Oh, but that was one in the crotch.
Well, there are a lot of fans who don't want any separations in these situations, right?
I don't.
McGregor's the next fight up, Randy.
Stand someone up, and I don't think you should ever separate.
We're in the second round of the co-main event, about 20 seconds left. So you got like a round left until main event.
She doesn't want to be here. Holly is making her fight like this. So there's a nice knee to the body right there by Pennington. That's how you create separation.
I agree with you, Joe. Less on fighting.
And look at this. Pennington, when she gets that separation, then she goes to the clinch.
Yeah.
Holly Holm, strong through 10 minutes.
Now, for Pennington right now, I want to hear what her corner has to say because she needs a radical shift here.
Listen, when you get her against the cage, you might as well try that lift. You know how to do it. Her legs are there all day. Get a good head position. Get that high crotch. She's not going to go anywhere. Pick her up and...
Pause.
We're leaving it up to the judges right now. We're spending too much time out here. All right, I need you to get a
No, it's too gross.
strong finisher. You go forward.
With
Let's
the
throw.
high crotch.
Let's throw.
Yeah. Oh, she's gay. Ah, true that. True that. To the Tasmanian Devil, Tisha Torres.
If you got a break there, you have to stand up. What do you think about that advice, Paul?
Randy, you can try fromhots.com, FROMHOTS.com, or bestsportstreaming.com. I'm not spelling that one. Bestsportstreaming.com. Not sports, sport.
Just telling your opponent that you got to get a finish.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. We shall see if Pennington can rally here in this third and final round.
Because that's how Holly's getting the clinch. Because if you rush her and try to force the issue, she's just going to level change her.
Oh.
There's that right hand.
Set up by the jab.
There's the clinch again. She's got to disengage, and she does. Good job there by Pennington.
Raquel's orthodox. She could probably switch.
Well, right after tonight's main event, don't miss a recap of all the action from Vegas on the UFC 246 post-show. It's on ESPN+. Chael Sonnen and Michael Bisping join me. We'll break it all down right after the main event live.
Thank you, propaganda.
has got to do something. She's got to get a knockout or a submission. 100%.
Oh.
Yeah, 100%.
That's going to do it.
Raquel has a track record of doing that shit. Like, why would you do that?
Easy reversal from Holly Holm.
She does the clinch stuff and then gets out leveraged in the clinch.
And for Pennington, this has got to be a real bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah. She put so much into this camp, this rematch. Essentially 2 training camps, right, for Holly Holm.
Holly didn't get knocked out, unless you're ahead of us, Anthony.
Holy
got knocked out.
Way back when they first met each other. And Holly just really came with an excellent strategy for victory.
Yeah, her last fight.
And clearly
She got head kicked.
skills.
Pennington's got great conditioning. Let's see if she can let it fly here late.
And she's got just under 3 minutes to do it. It's
Ooh,
not out of the realm of
that was
possibility.
She
sneaky.
doesn't have a history of knocking people out. She's got great submission victories. She's definitely tough, and she's got great hands. But she doesn't have that kind of one-punch knockout power. She just got a lot of speed and accuracy.
Holly keeps ducking her head. She avoids the first punch and then ducks. And it's like Raquel caught her once with it. It's like, oh, you could run right into a fucking punch.
2 minutes now to go.
There's a nice
See
right
that duck?
And look at this.
Yeah, Holly right back up to her feet, though.
And she's going to turn this around.
We talk a lot about
She might even take her down this time.
But for Roberto Tusa, Alencar, and Rafael de Freitas,
I said she might even take her down this
coaches
time.
there in New Mexico, and Holly has been loyal to them really since day one.
And don't forget Israel Martinez.
Sorry, Sion, you can't see it.
Shout out to Montini High School.
And she will kick us off of
I mean,
YouTube.
that's a big help right there. He's outstanding grappling coach.
YouTube doesn't like free stuff for people.
Won this fight is the clinch. And I'm saying won this fight even though it was a minute and 20 seconds to go. Like, Holly's been so dominant physically in these clinch exchanges. Just Raquel's just been able to kind of hold on, and she briefly switches it around, then Holly turns it right back around again, almost like she's just taking a little bit of a break.
You're in the last round, a minute left.
Yeah, I mean, he's the
Kill Phil.
man who's been yelling this whole time because of where this fight is taking place.
Yes.
You got
He's like, come on, there's only a few seconds left.
after this fight, it's the main event. Ooh, good uppercut. Try to sneak her with the uppercut again.
Combination that right up, left straight, right up.
Telling you, Holly's ducking, and you got Raquel, who's a smaller fighter who can leverage a fucking uppercut right in there. Left jab, right uppercut as she ducks. She will duck right into that shit.
Oh, good left hand there by Pennington. But
Didn't duck that
Pennington
time.
initiating the clinch. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then Holly just takes advantage of it and reverses it right away.
Which, you know, most likely that's just because of fatigue. And looking for the knee there, doesn't quite get it. Good left hand by Pennington.
So a little bit of a rally late from Raquel Pennington on the feet, but Holly Holm, too much overall.
I give Holly all three.
Well, whether you like it or not, whether it's crowd pleasing or not, it was an effective strategy, and she clearly worked hard.
I turned the volume up a little
She
bit.
developed those grappling skills against the cage, because that's where she dominated this fight.
Yeah.
This fight was won in the clinch.
And winning has got to be priority number one. Fight replay brought to you by Nemiroff. Bold character since 1870.
Yeah, after this fight, it's the main event.
Holly Holm with a big knee to the body there. This is where this whole fight took place. You see there were some strikes from the outside. There was moments, but she just muscled her, used her strength, used the clinch, wore on her, didn't let her get those hands go, knees to the thighs, a little bit of dirty boxing, that side kick to the thigh to keep the distance. And this is classic Holly Holm right there. That lead right uppercut to a straight left. That's our bread and butter right there, John.
And if Holly Holm gets it done, and all indications are she will, it'll be 2 of 3 for her at 38 years old, 2017 Women's Boxing Hall of Fame inductee, and certainly not done in mixed martial arts yet. The official decision is brought to you by Van Heusen. Punch up your style with a winning combination of comfort and flexibility. All right, with the scorecards on home and Pennington, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27.
Oh, sorry. We want to keep our YouTube channel. You can try Holly Holm one. You could try FromHots.com, or you could try BestSportStreaming.com.
I'm here with the winner.
Thank you, propaganda.
Holly, first of all, congratulations on a hard-fought fight.
Yeah.
This is a rematch of your UFC debut, which was a split decision victory for you. Tell us, what was your thoughts going into this fight, and was the strategy to clinch, was that something that you had from the get-go?
You know what? I was just ready for whatever, and I really do wish I would have struck more with her, so I apologize I didn't, showcase any of that, but I have, I mean, she's tough. You never know where she's going to take the fight. She'll stand and bang. She'll be on the clinch. She goes for a takedown. She goes and scrambles on the ground. So I wish I would have got more. I was trying to just strike more in the clinch and throw some elbows and stuff I've been working on. But,
when you get to the site,
victory,
where do I go?
but I still really feel a lot better than my performance tonight.
There should be a tab that says fighting. You go on that tab, and you should see the fight right there. And there'll be a bunch of sources for it.
You go there, and I got there, I thought, well, this is working.
Try that, Randy.
I need to get better strikes in here, which I didn't get a lot of them off. There's some, but I didn't really have like an idea. I just figured let's just go where the fight's going. And
if you have like an ad blocker, that might be fucking it up, but I'm not going to tell you to turn that
when
off.
something's working, why go away from it?
Sketchy everywhere.
Such a long and accomplished career. You're obviously still motivated.
Christian, at what time is Conor McGregor
Give
and
us your
Cowboy
thoughts on where
fight?
you
It's up
stand in this
next.
division and what you'd like to face next.
Holly Holm just won
I
unanimous
can be champ
decision.
again, and that's what I want to do. I want to show you guys what I got.
Bo Craxton
Like I
says,
said,
"Fuck
I didn't show as much
McGregor."
as I wanted to tonight, but we
Fuck
got the
him.
victory, and there's been this training camp.
Love him or hate him,
Lots
he
of
definitely
stuff
makes
has
fights
been
like
going
super
on,
hyped.
But it was have my team there.
I'm
working
hyped.
with me the whole way through, and so I'm glad to walk out here with a win.
Well, enjoy your victory. Congratulations. Holly Holm, ladies and gentlemen.
I just wanted to say one thing. That's okay.
An emotional moment and win for the former champion Holly Holm here tonight, and her patented backflip to close it out.
I know.
Well, we mentioned the stars are out. There's the UFC Hall of Famer, the California Kid, Uriah Faber, a new father, and in the building here tonight. Also, David
I have 2 belly buttons. One is on my face.
Fame in 2020. Congratulations to Dave. Joker, David Spade is in the building tonight. Nice pop from the Vegas locals here for David Spade. Also with us, Marissa Shields, 2-time Olympic boxing gold medalist. She has become a UFC fan over the years. And there is Tyson.
Of course I'll shout you out.
Inside the MGM Grand Garden.
Shout out to Alex Espinoza, 12. Yeah.
With Deontay Wilder. They fought to a draw back in December of 2018.
He just matched it. Did you hear Donald Cerrone said McGregor thinks a woman cannot be president?
246. Also in the building.
No, I didn't see that. Was it in a private meeting?
Hey, thank you so much, John. Jorge, what brought you out tonight in your finest outfit?
Ariana says, I hope they both get knocked out at the same time. Has that happened, YellBRo? I'm sure that's happened somewhere.
I would believe so. Before we
Maybe
get
not
into
in this
who would
league
like
of
to face
things,
from this
but
main event matchup,
I'm sure that's
I want to
happened.
hear your thoughts and how you believe this fight will be going.
Probably boxing.
It's going to start violent, it's going to end violent.
Neck yourself says, go to Skeet Mikiti. Instagram. At your own risk.
Now we know there's been a lot of
Put up a manual. Says who you got. I will make my pick after they get into the ring.
Why does that matchup interest you, Jorge?
Ariana says, James, I seen your arm. Get your ugly ass off camera.
How do you believe a matchup between you two would go?
Neck yourself says, streaming right now in 1080p. Go check it out.
My hand gets raised.
At your own risk. Hopefully there's no dick pics on there.
In a violent way.
And you know, the champ.
Giovanni says, is the fight done or who won? Holly Holm just won by unanimous decision against Raquel Pennington. The main event is coming up soon. Right now they're interviewing Jorge Masvidal, who came here shirtless with an overcoat.
Then I'll beat Usman's ass.
Any prediction on how this main event goes down in just a few minutes?
Violence.
He's ready for some violence. I guess everybody else here is too.
Jorge's prediction is violence.
Man,
Yes.
is Miami, Florida. Lucky to have that guy as the front man, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, with us here for UFC 246. And now we will get to the
Manuel says Cowboy in 3. Submission.
Here tonight as we inch closer to the first headliner of the year between the notorious Conor McGregor and Donald Cowboy.
Wasn't everyone saying it's just going to be on the feet? You said something like that, right? McGregor said something, or Cowboy said something.
The man many of these fans have come from far and wide to see, the notorious Conor McGregor. It has seemed therapeutic for him to have experienced his first UFC fight week in more than a year.
I think either one will want to win more than maybe that bonus, man. They're
set to make his record 34th UFC appearance here tonight. Championship aspirations.
Alex has Conor for the win.
Those would get a huge boost.
How's he gonna win? Knockout? Submission? Randomly? Decision?
Set to go.
Thomas Smallwood says there have been numerous double knockouts in MMA. I didn't know about it. H's Max says I hope McGregor wins, preferably by KO. Gotta pick a round now. It's mad loud. Beer! Joey Hernandez says, hold up, is the fight barely starting? Could have sworn they said it was going to start at like 8 Vegas time. They're probably going to do their walkouts pretty soon. Right now they're doing fucking commercials and talking shit. Eat Danzo says, what time does it start at? Very, very, very soon. They're going to do their walkout soon. Robert says, I hope that James show is We Are Worth It.
All right, so here we go with the main event. John Anik, Joe Rogan, Paul Felder. Joe.
Robert says, Ruben Garcia says, some guy I talked to said that Peter Thiel lawsuit against Gawker was because the Jeffrey Epstein. Jesus Christ.
I don't anticipate any patience. I anticipate him trying to close the distance and land bombs. The place where Donald has struggled in the past is with boxers.
Oh, you retracted.
Guys like Nate Diaz.
It just makes it. Cerrone seems like he sniffs glue.
I think Conor's going to try to close.
Alex says, don't care, he's going to win. Fair enough.
Absolutely.
Alex says, I'm calling 4th round, rear naked. The Cowboy? Leah says, go Conor. Alex says, decision, KO, sub, don't care, Conor going to win. Alright, Pokeball. James Ortega says, I don't know, but you low-key sexy, no homo. James, you just said you're very sexy. Another James said that. James Ortega. James said James is mad sexy, and I totally would do some unspeakable shit with that dude. Then he said no homo at the end, so I was like, okay, you're good. I attributed the quote to someone else.
Cowboy doesn't fight like that. It's a different style of fighting. But if there is grappling exchanges, I think
Manuel says, nah, go Cerrone.
and I think Cowboy off his back is underrated.
Cowboy fans, some Conor fans.
Yeah, I think that's where it's interesting for Cowboy, where he does his
It's Max McGregor should use Return of the Mac for his entrance song, but he's too Irish. He's used hip hop and shit before. Yes.
That could also possibly happen in this fight, whereas later
Tyler says, dude, do you think Conor could submit Cowboy? Of course it's possible, but do I think it's going to happen? No. Well, maybe do the split. Propaganda says, sometimes I take love songs and replace the words like baby and darling with James. Or Roxanne with James. Alex says, let's go Conor. Let's go Conor. Barack Dovakin, fucking Skyrim fan. When's the fight starting? They're starting soon. Right now, they're just talking it up. Fighters are going to walk out soon.
Yeah, 100% agree with you. We're going to see
And Wells says, nah, Cerrone better than that. Anthony got Conor first round knockout. Was that Conor's prediction? Was that Mystic Mac's prediction, first round?
And just maybe we'll see that famed billionaire strut out of Conor McGregor, often imitated, never good.
Daniel says, well, whoever wins, another Joe Rogan, oh my God reaction would be great. Well, hopefully it's not like the last fight where it's just pure clinching. King Tony Touch says, it's Cowboys, it'll be within the second round KO with left head. McGregor takes it. It'll be a 5-round fight. Okay. Randy says Conor in 3. KO. Alex with Mystic Mac. Lifeless Energy says, you are a god for this, thank you. I've looked everywhere, I can't find any streaming websites. I wanted to pay for it, but I got my car payments and stuff. I hear you. I'd rather have my car, but it's tempting. Propaganda, can you help Lifeless Energy with some links? Oh, Kristaps Porzingis. He's at the fucking fight. Yeah, you can try FromHots.com, FROMHOTS.com, or you can try BestSportStreaming.com. Best Sport, not sports, BestSportStreaming.com. Ruben says, some guy online said that Peter Thiel lawsuit against Dr. Ock was because some Jeffrey Epstein list got leaked there. It's true that Hulk Hogan basically helped cover up evidence about child abuse. Jesus Christ.
His takedown defense and his jiu-jitsu skills, right?
King Tony says, Conor wins only if it goes to decision. Really? So you don't think Conor could win by a knockout? I think he could win by a knockout. He got bigger, man. He actually made it up to 170 instead of like 168 that he was doing with Diaz. His arms look bigger. Chest looks the same, like kind of, lean. He looks bigger, man. I've seen him hitting pads, man. He looks stronger.
Totally different monster. But to speak to that, Conor brings in Dylan Dennis to train with him with every camp.
Marco says McGregor second. Oh, McGregor in the second.
So he's getting
KO.
every single aspect. Submission, defense,
Joe got Cerrone winning by submission.
and he's doing it with a guy who's much bigger than him, who's one of the best.
Was that the second or third time? I heard someone say that.
Very regular basis, along with everybody else at SBG.
Josh Tapos says, show the fight. I can't. We'll get kicked off. Get kicked off of YouTube. What would be the point? You want to see 10 seconds of, body parts moving?
People keep saying, I can't win the big one. Well, this is the biggest
Andrew else says Conor's trash.
I hate talk like that.
Propaganda says it's Team Anthony. What? Christian says I want to see it, but I can't find a channel that is going to show the fight. We told you, FromHots.com or BestSportStreaming.com. But what are we talking about here, really? Really, people? You need to give your money to Disney and the UFC. They're desperate for it.
That's how Cowboy is.
Peter Pan.
His coaches would tell you he's won a lot of big ones, right? Main event against Ally Quinta last year. Beat
And who else is
Alexander
Cerrone
Hernandez
the
when he
GOAT?
was all the rage. So
Tyler says,
there's been a lot of
someone
big wins
actually
among the
named
23 for Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Now, though, we are going to toss it over to Megan O'Leary standing by with the
Eric says I got Cowboy winning by
WWE Hall of
split, by
Famer
spinning
David
his
Thank you so much,
mouth.
Coach Dave. What do you think of the atmosphere in here right now?
Crazy, the electricity. Vegas in itself is crazy, but this is something different.
What is your prediction for this main
Well,
event? You're
Sharon,
certainly
Cerrone.
interested in it. You
Thank
got
you,
you in a
propaganda.
seat here. Who do you think comes out victorious?
Max is Dallas represent. Porzingis the unicorn.
I think it's going to go in the later rounds.
Oh,
I think he's going to
healthy.
submit McGregor.
Dingus.
I'm going to submission.
I love
Max
that
is
breakdown.
first two
Thank
rounds.
you so much, Dave. We appreciate you
KO
being here.
Conor,
Have some fun.
or else Cowboy
Thanks,
submission
guys.
late.
Back to you.
Okay.
All right, Megan, thank you.
So Conor got to knock him out in the first two rounds. If not, you're probably guessing he gets tired and Cowboy chokes him out at some point. Probably after his scramble. Alex says Floyd vs. Conor, UFC 250. Ha! Floyd ain't stepping in there. That says Crackstreams has it. I don't know that site, so if you guys trust it, or if you trust Zach, I can't stop it. Ozzy says Cowboy is losing. Laughing my ass off. Conor been focused. He's been less shit talking. Right?
Just get my head screwed on and just get back in the game.
A little more confident than he is cocky. But still got to fight though. Elijah says, "Is you showing the fight when Conor and Donald fight?" No, I'm not showing the fight, but I'm telling you where you can go watch it. If you're on your computer and shit, I think it might even work for mobile. But fromhots.com, FROMHOTS.com. You go there, you go to the fighting tab, and then you'll see the fight right there. If not, try bestsportstreaming.com.
I just love to fight.
One of the most iconic fighters in mixed martial arts history.
I've been here a long time. Who's who?
Emmanuel says, "Can barely hear you when your head is turned for your." Oh, my bad. I don't realize there's a microphone in front of me. Propaganda says, "I love watching dudes get choked up." James says, "Just subscribe because you sexy." Thank you. Thank you.
I'm immortalized.
It's not gay on my part if I just... It's a compliment. It's a compliment. What else do you say to a compliment? You say thank you.
You know, focus on the present. Focus on
I'm only doing that because the microphone. You gotta be able to hear me. James is a fuckboy. Raro eats niggas noodles, loves peen. Is it over yet? Fucking name is that?
I plan to continue.
They're about to start soon. They're doing the little promo videos beforehand. Brian Reyes says, "Who is winning?" No one's winning yet. They haven't walked out yet. Daniel, you showing the fights? No, I'm not showing the fights because we will get kicked off of YouTube if we do that. But you can go to fromhots.com, FROMHOTS.com, or Best Sports Streaming, bestsportstreaming.com. Zach said there's only 2 genders. I guess. H's Max says some gold digger tried to #believe women Porzingis too. It didn't work though. Was it Elizabeth Warren? Here comes Cowboy. I hate UFC so much for some reason. The stream keeps bringing me back. Fred says, "Bruh." Is he getting booed? We were never fighting on camera. Eshko says Conor is done. Fyro says, "Get ready, boys." I hear a mixture of boos and cheers. Cowboy's walking out right now to fucking, what's his name? Is that dude's name? The singer? Kid Rock, there you go. Forgot his name. People asking who's going to win. Who do I have winning? I'm waiting. I'm waiting until after, after all the ref meeting, the rules lay down, the touch of the gloves, after all that shit, I will make my pick.
The opportunity to fight the most popular guy in the game and to make the largest sum of money that you're going to make in a mixed martial arts fight.
Trump is more Native American than Elizabeth Warren.
This is the chance.
Probably.
Tonight's round one brought to you by the official frozen meal of the UFC. Never just eat.
Daniel says, "I want both of them." Oh, you won.
I've been working with
Fred's
this
a
guy.
dog.
I've known
Conor
him
got a
for so
smash.
long, so close
Pause.
with all the coaches and everybody.
Pause to you, Fred.
I know Lindsay. I know I've met his son a couple times. Now this is a guy that to see him have this opportunity and step into the octagon right now.
Propaganda shitting on Kid Rock. Ruben says the vampire girl from Vince McMahon's crappy ECW remake has made #MeToo accusations against Umaga. I didn't know that. Did you hear about that? It just Max says McGregor needs to win so we can see Khabib versus Conor Part 2. Don Cerrone is a fake star. Any Twitch? We had a Twitch when we were kicked off of here. Hold your fucking horses.
I don't have a horse, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, bless my eyesight. Oh no.
Blame the Irish.
Pardon me, I'll be right back. Oh no, I don't. I do blame the Irish, actually. Let's see. Why use this one?
We're late. We're late.
Right now, and just know that I've been there through the ups and the downs with this guy. To see him do this is, I got goosebumps, so I'm very, very excited right now.
I got goosebumps too. I cannot wait for this fight.
Cerrone comes in with the number 5 next to his name. He is out to prove so many things tonight in this matchup with McGregor. We now await the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history.
Help!
James is watching it.
Really?
Yeah. So you just walked into the octagon.
Slow your roll.
I don't have one. Come on.
Here's like
His counter ability, and like you said, John, the ability to control distance and just get out of the way by just half an inch to counter and strike back.
And he has what for us a hobby loves to call the touch of death. Yes, and it really is the touch of death. He just scorches people.
An unshakable self-belief, and to your point, that left hand, one of the most potent singular weapons in MMA history. Until the tape for the main event is brought to you by Modelo Brew. For those with a fighting spirit, Conor McGregor, a prime 31. Donald Cowboy Cerrone will be 37 in March. Cerrone the taller man by several inches, but it is Conor McGregor who will enjoy a 1-inch reach advantage tonight. Now to get us the introductions for our headliner, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
It's just Max saying Crack Streams has a working link.
sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Anthony Marnell Jr., Executive Director Bob Bennett, our three...
Jordan! No!
Modi! Please! Please! Modi! No! Goddamn bear, I swear it. Jordan, why? Why? Ah, no!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Anthony Marnell Jr., Executive Director Bob Bennett, our three...
No! No, Jordan! Why? Ah!
Keeps freezing.
Oh my God. What's in there? Jordan! Come on, Jordan! Oh, come on, please! Please! You can talk about what is morally right, but you can't talk about it. No! 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 No!
You made Dollar run away.
Why? Sorry, Dollar.
No! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Anthony Marnell Jr., Executive Director Bob Bennett, our three...
Cowboy Cerrone. It is all in front of him here tonight as he tries to spring the upset against the prohibitive favorite, former two-division champion, the notorious Conor McGregor. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Motello. Blue for those with a fighting spirit. Cerrone in blue, Conor McGregor with a couple of early shoulder strikes is in green.
Conor with a big shot to start this off. Oh, Donald's nose is already bleeding. And it might be from the shoulder. Yes.
Get out of here with that.
Oh! Oh, we heard him. Left. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over, dude. It's over. Ended him early.
Less than a minute in, Conor McGregor announces his return with about
I didn't even make my bet.
He broke his nose with his shoulder, and he pointed to his shoulder to show him that he did that. Yeah. Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's crazy. Look at his nose. I mean, that is insane. His nose started bleeding immediately from that shoulder strike. His explosive movements in the clinch slammed his shoulder over and over in the Cowboy's nose, and that started the beginning of the end.
Yeah, because the left hand didn't even land.
I wish I could show you.
He ducked under the left hand. Cowboy clinched with him, and he just, I mean, we've never seen that before. We've seen guys throw those shoulder strikes, but never do anything with them. Not like that. That's crazy. Let's look at it again. I mean, I need to see that again.
With mounds of pressure, Joe, on his shoulders every time he walks in.
McGregor just KO'd him in the first round.
Above it yet again, a familiar visual there with McGregor entrenched atop the octagon and draped by
Yes, it is over already.
He does it again.
He feeds off pressure. He fights better off pressure than anyone I've ever seen. I mean, he rises to the occasion as good as anybody that's ever fought in the sport.
Show the fucking replays.
You see Jorge Masvidal, who was just chomping at the bit.
Yes.
He's like, please give me my red panties now. Please.
This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
So here it is. He throws the left hand and misses. Now watch the clinch.
That was a leg that
Now
hit
watch
his
this.
nose. Huh?
Boom. And again, he sets it up. Boom. Again, on the nose that time. And again, that one on the eye. And then another one.
That's what did it right there.
I mean, he's hitting him with the collarbone. He's hitting him with his shoulder. And then that high kick lands right on the jaw. Donald's in big, big trouble. Let's see it again. Clips him right on the jaw.
Yeah, right over the guard, man. Beautiful kick there from Conor McGregor.
Just phenomenal performance.
Everybody about that left hand, and he comes out and does that.
And just beats him down here. The king is back.
No doubt about it. And to his credit, Herb Dean gave Cerrone every chance he could.
He absolutely did.
I like that. He knows how tough Cowboy is, and
Wow.
What was that?
McGregor just ran him over.
Tonight, but it feels as though this mixed martial arts world kind of once again belongs to him.
Under a minute.
And this opens up all the opportunities in the world as he disposes of Cowboy Cerrone properly tonight. The official
He could fight tomorrow if he wanted to.
Punch up your style with a winning combination of comfort and flexibility. One final time tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds.
You're about to hear the winner.
Declaring the winner by TKO, the notorious Conor McGregor.
I'm here with the winner, Conor McGregor.
He fucked Cowboy's nose up with the shoulder thing, but you could see the look on Cowboy's face. He's okay. He's poised in those scenarios. It was the head kick.
Is that something that you've worked on?
You know, not full foot, like the kind of like this part of his foot clipped Cowboy in the jaw, and that hurt him. And then he just started throwing clubbing left hands, like heavy left hands, and just crumbled him over. That was it. And I knew it was over. I'm like, it's over. This early, this dude has all his energy, and you're rolled over like this. Like, he's gonna fucking, it's over. He's not.
So I'm very, very happy, very proud tonight.
If it was someone else, maybe, but Cowboy, I've seen him crumble tonight. Like, he's gonna, like, oh, McGregor's gonna finish this. It's over.
Take a look at the big screen and enjoy your handiwork. This beautiful head kick that you set up, just absolutely perfect, right on the jaw here. This is the beginning. This is the beginning for the very first part of the fight where you show the shoulder hits. Boom. He knew he wasn't expecting that little level change. Little level bang walking into it. So no shot. He wasn't expecting that, and when we separated, I saw the blood in his eye. And there's the head there clattered into the cheek. Beautiful. I'm so happy. So, like I said, who's going up and down divisions and stopping people like that with knockout victories? You know what I mean? I give it a technical knockout, all right.
He was done.
But, you know what I mean? I'm very proud of that accomplishment. The UFC, they can strip fighters and give to other fighters.
I don't think he had enough to do anything.
In order to replicate my champ status, but they can't give knockout victories across multiple weight divisions. So there you go again.
McGregor won Kyler. McGregor won.
For the Irish people, from me man back home, I'm looking to beat smart going on for a win. Thank you, Donald. I appreciate it.
Brutal.
Now, Conor, the big question
TKO. Like heavy shots.
That's the big question now. We just released the 1.75 Leah. So we've got the 375, we've got the 750, we've got the 1 Leah, and then we've got the big boss, the 175.
Yeah, it sucks for Cowboy.
We're gonna get a 175 to celebrate with me.
But he ended this early.
So that's the big news. What is next? Are you going to stay at welterweight, and who would you like to fight next? You know, I like this weight division. I feel really good. It's good going up and down. God willing, I come out here unscathed.
It's like Woodley.
In shape.
Woodley.
I don't believe I'm there yet, though. You know, I just got work to do to get back to where I was. So I'm going to party tonight, celebrate, spend time with my family, and then get back in the gym and train. And any one of these little melty fools can get it. Even that little fool at the desk, all of them, every single one of them get it. So it does not matter. I'm back around, lady. Look at that fool in his bleeding house coat, this stupid thing. Congratulations.
They're showing all welterweights and shit.
It was an honor to call your fight. Conor McGregor!
And what an embrace there with Devon.
Yeah, but I don't think he could. I think it was on. Yeah. Hey, go back and win your 155 belt first, and then.
Oh man, he got me with his elbows right away. Like distorted the shit out of me, then head kicked me. What a great game plan he had, man. It was awesome.
I think he was too out, and McGregor's too much in the dominant position. Where it wasn't like it wasn't in the moment of rolling.
Strikes in the clinch, and how much did they affect you?
Oh, 100%. I'd never seen anything like that. They threw me way off guard. He busted my nose, started bleeding, then stepped back and head kicked me. I was like, oh man, this happened this fast. I got my ass whipped early. So, hey man, I love this sport. I'm gonna keep fighting. I don't care. You know, this is what I love, man. So.
It was like Cowboys versus.
Yeah, I got my family right here. I'm okay. Thank you everyone for supporting me over the years. I love it. I don't know what else to say.
I can speak for everybody and say we love you too, Donald. Thank you for everything. Donald Cerrone, ladies and gentlemen.
Ever classy in defeat, Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Yep, 30-second first round knockout.
Tonight, and when he said the guy at the desk can get it, if you don't know, he's talking about my man, the Irish Dragon, lightweight contender Paul Felder. You seem to have drawn his ire a little bit. I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about Megan O'Leary at first, but I guess not. He must have been talking about me. Well, listen. Let's talk about the performance.
Is that Cowboy's mom?
First, so I'll talk about that. That was a beautiful performance. I have nothing but respect for the skills of that man. But hey, I got a fight coming up on February 23rd. I got to get through Dan.
That could have hurt him a little bit
too. If he wants
too.
some, he can get it.
Like he ducked right into his fucking
Here we go.
thigh.
Look at this. I mean, this is kind of genius.
Cowboy
here
ducked
from
right
him.
into that shit.
I mean, we've all shoulder bumped people.
See his face?
Before, right? But for him to do it with the ferocity that he did and
He's still composed.
I mean, that's impressive. I got to be honest.
And also, Donald didn't make any adjustments. I mean, it's almost like he thought he's not going to do that again. He's not going to do it again. He's not going to do it again. And then the head kick. I mean, Conor just looked like
when
a
he hits him solid.
I mean, he went in there and just unscathed, just completely dominated an elite world-class MMA fighter. I mean, this is the biggest beatdown that Donald's ever received in all of his career. You're talking about a guy who's fought he's fought Pettis, he's fought elite world-class, world champion fighters, but nobody's beat him down the way Conor McGregor did tonight. The question is, can he do that, and can he compete at 170 pounds against guys like Usman, against guys like Colby Covington, against guys like Masvidal? Does he have the ability to beat world-class welterweights?
Yeah, he knocked him out, or TKO'd him. Head kick, left head kick from Conor McGregor. Basically put Cowboy on skates. Then he just threw heavy left hands, like where your hand crumples on your fucking skull type shit. And after that, hammer fist, it's over.
Goes out there and does it, so
it's the way he fought too. It's like you're talking about a guy who's worth $200 million, and he came out like a savage and had $2 in the bank.
Right.
Both
and he came out like he was fighting for food, like he was fighting for his family. He's back to the mindset that led him to be the most popular fighter in the world. And it's just amazing.
Oh yeah, this will be all over the place.
Didn't necessarily want to see him against the undisputed welterweight champ Kamaru Usman. Maybe after that performance,
wait, he's got to go back and fight Habib. He has to.
UFC 246, McGregor versus Cowboy, has been brought to you by Devour Frozen Foods. Bring home and bite into the octagon crust of their new line of extremely meaty and cheesy.
Yeah, Conor has to go back and fight Habib or Ferguson, the winner of those. I think for his pride, he needs to fight Habib, even if he loses to Ferguson. For the brand, he can skip over that. If he fights Masvidal while he's waiting for that opportunity, to me, that's a win-win for McGregor. Oh, it's a win-win for McGregor. It's like you go up and fight bigger dudes. If you lose, like, well, you went up in weight class. Like these guys. As long as it's not embarrassing, you're good. Yeah. Woodley is too big for that dude. You're not fighting him. A lot. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't do it. You fight Masvidal, but don't.
He just made 170. He didn't cut to 170. At one point, I would have to cut to 170.
Yeah. So you could fight Masvidal, you could fight Covington, but don't fight Usman. Don't fight fucking Woodley. You can smother him, but he's not gonna like. Yeah. Usman will hurt you. Waller might hurt him too. Exactly, Anton. Kick to the jaw and hard left hand punch. Like crumbling his fist in his skull hard. He threw Deontay Wilder punches out where he like winded up first and threw it. A lot more clean, but he still leg winded up. I mean, he was just hitting him in. Yeah. He hit him in the temple twice. I'm like, oh, he's fucking done.
See?
See that? Yeah. Yeah, that was the main event, Jordan. Very short one. This is maybe once he's a cowman. Right? Don should be forced to renounce the cowboy nickname. No. He's a good fighter. I've seen him crumble before. Aegis Mac says Khabib versus McGregor has to happen or we will riot. Go riot. That's his double champs back, baby. Oh, wrong weight class if he wants to be double champs. He ain't winning that welterweight belt. He's going to have to wait till those other dudes retire or something. Or if he beefs up a lot. The welterweight title? Yeah.
Facing top contender
Really want to impress him.
Yeah.
1 week later, February 15th, wall-to-wall on ESPN Plus, UFC Fight Night, Anderson versus Blachowicz 2, main card, 8 p.m. Eastern start from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. And then February 22nd, ESPN Plus, Paul Felder, Dan Hooker, lightweight headliner on New Zealand, 7 p.m. Eastern for the UFC Fight Night main card. Wild happenings here in Las Vegas, Nevada tonight as they file out of the T-Mobile Arena once again. Conor
McGregor? He could crumble him too.
Fight fans and pundits will be talking about deep
Yeah.
into next week and beyond. A lot of pro fighters out there will pick Donald
Best part about the fight was Chris Nash to Zingis. No, Jonathan Lee says, I watched it. Conor hit him with his shoulder and then kicked the head, then punched him. Yeah. But Cowboy can handle a broken nose. Right, you can see the look on his face. He's like, fuck, this hurts, but, you know, I'm in the fight. It's the head kick that put him away.
The best ever at pressure. The real question is, can he really...
He's not the best ever at pressure. He's not.
Real 170 pounders. The guys like Usman, the guys like Colby Covington, the biggest of the big guys.
Porzingis was at the fight. Yeah, he was at the fight.
The performance tonight was just stunning. I mean, I thought
Khabib,
that
Ferguson,
Devon
and
was going to be
Masvidal
able to keep him
are
at
all
length.
Thomas
I thought Donald was
losses.
going to be able to
He needs to
drag
drop
him
back
find
down
some
to
things out about
155.
Cowboy and Donald. Nothing. But
Yeah.
right away,
Oh.
I mean, the shoulder strikes.
Me personally, I think he would
And
lose.
to see him do it over and over and over again. And
He'd probably lose all those fights.
you see Cowboy's nose bleed.
McGregor against Khabib, Ferguson, Masvidal, Usman. But I think McGregor versus Khabib, Ferguson, Masvidal, Usman. Oh, wait. You got to do Khabib in there.
Sprays out with a head kick, and everybody's waiting for that left hand, and he comes out with a head kick. Let's re-rack the highlight for you. Of course, show you the shoulder strikes, the ensuing head kick. Let's not forget about the flying knee that ultimately helped close the show. Crazy, Joe, when these fights have all this anticipation, and then before you blink, they're over.
If he proves to me he has a tank, then I'll give him Ferguson. Or maybe Masvidal.
Shoulder strikes over and over and over again. I mean, these are hard. And it's amazing that Donald didn't make an adjustment. Donald threw one kick to the body and then got head.
That's just approach.
Boom.
Right. Remember, that was the shin. That was just the foot that rocked him. And then once Conor, as you heard, you see here, he's on relenting. We're coming in.
Does the paying audience feel scammed though? Probably not.
Every chance he could.
I saw a great knockout. I don't think they feel scammed. Agreed, it's just
Clean stoppage for sure. All right, so as we try to spin this thing forward, we call on
40 seconds, pay $55.
Everybody in this division now chasing Kamaru Usman. Made good on his first title defense against Colby Covington last December.
They should have Conor for a couple more guys.
Certainly there are some major challenges and big bodies there in that top 5 170 pounds.
Oh my God, the biggest.
People just wanted to see Conor win.
Obviously, he wants the king. That's Usman. If he wants the welterweight title and become the triple champ, that's what he wants, right? But I think Masvidal makes a very good point, but that's the big money. You saw when Masvidal was on screen.
Fight's over.
The pop was tremendous.
Once Snorlax,
Everybody
fight
went
is
crazy.
over.
If I had to choose, I feel like
Ended it
title
early.
means a lot. But you know what also means a lot? Chaos. This man brings chaos.
I don't think Conor did mind games with him. He's like, oh, I like Cowboy's a good guy. I like him.
Masvidal's a savage, a legit.
It's a new Conor. They're already selling a Masvidal fight right now.
Into another dimension. That's what you want to see. When you want to see a guy fight Conor McGregor, you want to see a guy who's not just not scared of him, but a guy who wants to murder him. Right. That is Jorge Masvidal.
Honestly, I just watched. I just want to see everybody's reaction.
Some of those big knockouts.
It was just me just saying, it's over, it's over, it's over.
Like nobody's business, and that's also the fight I'd like to see. If he's going to stay at 170, if he goes to 55, there's a whole lot of other things that can happen. But at 170,
After I saw those two left hands, I'm like, nah, it's
With
over.
that said, if they make a Kamaru Usman fight, I'm not going to cry.
Yeah,
I'll be very, very, very excited about that too.
Conor with strong posture, with fresh legs. It's like you roll through, he's just going to sit on you. He's not going to roll with you, he's just going to sit on your fucking legs. He's going to probably where you're all fucking scrunched up in one spot. You're against the cage too. It's like,
Kamaru Usman, and then you got Masvidal, who is the King Savage.
Right. What we've been saying all week, though, is that if Conor McGregor produces a win tonight, because he was coming in off a loss, everything opens up for him.
Micah says Khabib is nothing. Conor will
Ferguson, April 18th in
I don't know about that.
Brooklyn, New York, but everything is now open for Conor McGregor. And I'm being
Joe
told
Blow
that
says
they
TJ Dillashaw couldn't last one round. He was on steroids. Anybody can get caught in this league at any moment.
And everybody is
Agreed. 100% agreed.
Conor McGregor, that man is good. Bitch move to take that fight.
Which is why I'm like, oh, respect both
Well,
fighters.
that's another great fight. Right. That's another fight. Look, that might not be as popular right now, like in the
Carlos McGregor won
because too many casual fans
early.
don't know what kind of
Within the first 40 seconds, I think he won the fight.
But oh my
TKO.
goodness, would I get excited if they made
I don't even
that
think he
fight.
took damage.
For some reason, just
I don't think he took one fucking strike.
go with Conor, and that's what he's trying to do. Yeah. Somehow or another, get his name into Conor's mouth. And
Conor went right after him. He missed with the punch. And Cowboy like ducked into like a thigh. And then they went to the shoulder strikes, which broke his nose. And then the head kick. And then the punches that followed.
He's got everything.
I don't think he took
some of the
any
nastiest leg
damage.
kicks in the business. I mean, that guy
Ref 7
realizes
says
your legs.
Conor was addicted to alcohol. He was unhealthy when he fought Khabib. He's better and healthy now. If he fights like how he is now, he has a good chance against Khabib to clean his back. He definitely looks bigger and stronger.
Tony has legs. It's an incredible result for the sport. Everything's wide
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that everything.
Well, bigger, and we're talking about a 155 fight with Khabib.
Which is not outside the realm
He
of
just mentioned they're gonna make McGregor go through all these side bitches first before he gets a rematch with
for two
Khabib.
reasons. One, because he never.
He might be looking for the money
And two,
fight.
because he fights very good off his back. He's not going
McGregor.
to try to get up. He's going to attack. He's going to attack with submissions. He's going to cut him up with elbows. You can't give Tony any space. He slices and dices you. If you look at all of his past
Stuff says
opponents,
what I want
the
to see
most
is
recent
MMA
opponents,
fighters
after the end of the
on
fight, they look like they
DMT.
got hit by a
They
bus.
do when they go to
Every
fucking
one of their faces
they go to
hanging
Rogan's
off. It
podcast.
doesn't even make any sense.
Gives them some DMT to smoke.
And he's never tired. I've never seen endurance.
All right, that's it from us, guys.
Like what Tony Ferguson brings to the table.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you feel like. Don't forget to donate, not to us, but to charity, if it's in your heart. If it's in your dear heart, please donate to Devon's Journey to Recovery. The GoFundMe link is in the description box. Also, if you're into politics or, you know, geopolitics or philosophy or whatever, and psychology, any of that shit, please subscribe to our main channel, the Yellow Brick Road. Link is in the description box for that, too. With all that said, give this video, like you should, you definitely should do this, give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in.